Listen to that nice music. We're back in the studio after our sexy hot tub time me and Joystick had.
I know, we got banned.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Beast?
I'm not allowed to do sexy hot tubs anymore.
No. I mean, plugs weren't allowed, I found out.
It was in my court. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I thought that was hot tubs near schools.
All the hot tubs are near schools here, Tool.
Of course!
It's uncanny.
Because all the fires.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
And that concludes my time with you.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
I'll go make dinner.
We have a good shoe today. We got
a really good shoe.
A really good shoe today. I'm gonna keep saying that old ass fucking joke
it's a good joke.
Over and over. Oh,
it only gets funnier every time.
I know, right? We got to talk about the tourney round 2 coming up. We're gonna talk about one of my favorite movies of the year.
Is it this one that we just watched?
Yes, it was.
It's pretty good.
That was so good. It started off slow, and then it just total Japanese, and I loved every fucking second of it.
My notes are literally for like the first 18 minutes, nothing happens. They really try you, but then it gets really good.
Stuff does happen, but we'll talk about that later. Like,
yeah.
People are dicks. We're gonna go to wine country. I got a fancy wine.
I do too.
Acrylic with the with the 29th
fantastic
month.
Quote.
Yeah, that's the 29th month sub alert. Thank you, Acrylic. I don't know if you saw my message about when I'll be down there. There's that. Are you thinking deep in thought there, Sam? You're hearing all my alerts now. Before those didn't happen, but I made it so now all the alerts go through.
Hooray!
Yeah, and I was just a little disturbed because I saw myself in there, and I'm like,
she blocked that memory
I definitely don't recall this conversation.
Oh yeah, you look shocked at that conversation.
You were mad.
You're like, what the fuck?
I was just talking about science, dude.
Obviously, I'll keep you in the loop on my way, send you my location, all this stuff. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We got a new show coming up. So as for those, I think we talked about this while you were super hammered on Thursday.
But I remember it.
But yeah, he remembers it, and we never talked about it on the show. We're changing. Every time for the resub, it was. We're changing formats. I'm not gonna be playing games much on here anymore. Not in the generic sense, unless it's something obscure or a horror game. I'm still gonna make time for those sexy things. We're going to be doing shows and different things. Recurring shows. We're going to have a game show where we talk about games. Or no, a show about games. And then we're going to have a game show. And the game show will go over... Yeah, I know. The game show will change every week. There'll be 4 of them that are consistent. And we'll just go through and have contestants. And they're not quiz game shows. Because those you can cheat.
Yeah, we're not cheating here.
Fuck that. We ain't having no cheats. And the game...
Everybody will cheat.
And viewer and points will be used for those. Viewer input is actually crucial to every one of the games. Viewers will have a very high input.
I can't believe Beaston's not fucking paying attention to the conversation.
Right? And the show about Game Talk. Yeah, we should. We should talk about that game too, the game show. Good job. Double dicking on content, Monk. I like it. So yeah, we're gonna be changing up quite a lot of formats. I mean, maybe we'll do a game night here and there or play it, but I'm really trying to avoid it. So we're gonna be slowly shifting all that shit away.
Quality content.
Or stream is delayed at Joystick. Nah,
there's no excuse.
No excuse. Will the new show be in English? Maybe. Sometimes not. Why do you hate subtitles, Cheese Man? This was the easiest show to subtitle because they talked super fucking slow.
I can't believe Cheese Man is dubs over subs.
I know. And on top of it, you're missing out on some good content of other, like, oh my god. Jeeg, brilliant. Big Man Japan, brilliant, which will go over. Barfy, not so much. That last scene.
What are you talking about? Barfy? One of the highest rated horror films.
Oh my god. It's gonna be great. He probably wants it in French Canadian, who knows?
Oh, his native language.
The last movie was out of this world. So yeah, we're gonna be slowly shifting. It's not gonna happen overnight. I'm hoping to start the game show, not show about games, this week. And yeah, D&D is still staying.
Yay!
The tabletop. That's a different enough, you know. But for this week, we might start the game show that we'll talk about later. And Thursday is another tabletop where I play a mech. It's called Mech something. I'm a mech
something.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what this is, because I might know it.
Mecha hack.
Mecha hack. Is that
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah. Yeah. Mecha hack. You gotta like worry about your pilot as well as the mechs, and they all have stats and stuff.
Oh, it's a black hack game. Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Someone else is doing that one.
It's a system.
I'm just partaking in it and bringing my good old charm to a bunch of people who have no idea the hell I'm bringing them in.
Fantastic.
There's all these plans my husband. Well, to be frank,
I'm not involved in all these.
He's not involved in all of them, unless he wants to be. But I assumed he wouldn't be.
Nobody has infinite time to be involved in this many plans.
Yeah, I assumed the show about games, maybe.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
You were just kind of like nodding in agreement.
That's
Well,
because
he knows about it.
I heard him talking about these before.
I'll be there.
Hey Sam, do you want to be in a show about games? Let's fuck this guy
Thursday?
over.
Friday,
No.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
Okay, most of those.
Tuesday? You got it.
And most of those days, he's doing it with his other friends. I only get him today.
What are you talking about? We did D&D.
And D&D.
And I played Apex with you when I was under COVID
No,
shot
I
2
played with
fever
you.
dream.
You're not like strengthening your case with me. That's all I'm saying. You're just digging your hole deeper, dude. But he looks really nice in this shirt, huh?
Nice shirt.
It is a nice shirt. It's not a graphic tee.
I know.
There's
Professional.
nothing wrong with those.
There's a graphic tee underneath it. And yeah, acrylic. That's great too.
Actually, it's just a black undershirt.
Oh.
I was at work earlier, so
Oh.
this is what you get.
That's what you get when you let your heart something. I
I'm
don't know
so
the
mad
words.
at a coworker right now.
Want to talk about it?
I don't know if I legally can.
You can tell us what's annoying about that person.
You don't have to say their name. You could
don't
though.
have
Yeah, that you ever have a coworker who's like ahead of you, like a position higher than you, right? So like they're telling you to do a thing,
Okay.
and then all right, imagine if you will. One of the things you have to do involves software code,
Right.
and you're supposed to go and check it and make sure it works.
Like a pipeline.
And then they give it to you, and it's just fucking broken. It doesn't do what it's supposed to at all. It doesn't even run.
Yeah.
And I go send it back to him. I'm like, what the fuck? And he goes, oh, it was broken. Hold up, let me fix that. I did this like 8 times this morning, back and forth. I just wanted to run it. Why didn't he test this? Well, I was sick for 2 days. I'm mad.
It sounded great. But
I hate it.
What your salary though?
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck that shit. That's just wasting
know.
your time. Now hourly, I'd be like, fuck it, just keep trying to test it.
I have timelines, dude.
I know. You gotta show up to all these new ideas.
Right.
Well, and also tell him the thing you told me
Which one?
about how he says that word wrong.
Oh, he calls COVID Corvid.
No, he
calls
does
it
not.
Corvid. Yes, he
Where's the R?
Nowhere.
calls it Corvid.
Wow.
And also,
Is he Southern and it just sounds like he's saying it? He's just saying it like a.
No.
He's just a fucking idiot.
Just a
And then
guy.
He spells his name wrong. Okay, not
Wait,
his
what?
own name, but
Okay,
he
okay.
spells this guy's name wrong half the time. And then also in his emails,
Call you
he
Brian.
doesn't capitalize the first letter of his name. He does it lowercase.
What a lazy cunt. That's
This dude's
awesome.
pulling in over like $100 grand a year, and he can't even capitalize the first letter of his name.
Isn't there a setting that auto does that shit though? It like tells you
Should.
like, hey, your shit's all
Hey, that's
fucked.
a name.
Your
Hey,
shit's
you.
your shit's all fucked, yo.
You don't know how to spell right.
I know you don't know how to spell done good. So he's not. Corvid.
I can't keep it.
Kevin K.
Cowabunga!
23, rating with 3. What's going on, man? And how are you? And cheers. We're just starting the show.
Does that
Don't know
mean
where
he
it's going.
brought 3 people with him?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
My wife just learned what Twitch is.
Yeah, she's just learning still. How much of it is convenient is it to hold shift? Quite. That was a Turtles in Time. That was the, isn't that when you win a level?
Cowabunga!
Yeah, when you win level 2, maybe? I think? They jump in the
I don't know,
sewer.
Traditionally, in all the arcade games, they say a cowabunga here and there.
Right. That was a good game. Why did the remake of that have to suck? And you know why it sucked? The gameplay was the same. Well, besides they got rid of some levels. They got rid of the badass music. They changed the music. And the music was the thing. Best.
That's the secret about those beat 'em ups. Like, the first 5 levels have to feel really good before it gets to be complete bullshit. And the music's got to slap.
The music totally has to slap. What were you doing, Kevin? What were you up to? Were you doing a show as well? This is a show, the scuffiest, loosest way of show. This is where we just berate stuff. About? That's the perfect show.
We planned this ahead of time. We knew exactly what we were going to talk about.
What's going on, Shirley? Was doing a bit of Mass Effect. The remake. Did they make the new one out? Shirley got it into
collection out.
Shirley. They did, right? They remastered the first.
Yeah, so the only thing that's really important is the first one. That they kind of... I think they still lose the stupid add-on that was bullshit, the Pinnacle Point or whatever.
Never did the first one, I only played the second. Is the remaster include the second one?
Yeah, it's got all 3.
Oh, motherfucker. Maybe I will play this. Wait, how much is this?
It's the most elegant way to play all 3 right now.
God damn it, serious?
Yeah.
Well, shit, does it have Andromeda?
No, they're gonna pretend that game doesn't fucking exist is what they're gonna do.
Well, shit. I'm gonna have to fucking play this. And thanks again, Shirley, also for the referral. And what are you up to, Shirley? I'm doing Insanity, so Pinnacle Station is a welcome launch.
Pinnacle Station sucked. So it was just a shooting gallery.
So it's not in there. So Pinnacle Station, the shit thing is not there.
There's a fun story about that one too, because apparently, like the company lost the source code to it.
I definitely will. Sorry, keep going.
No, that was the story. They just lost the code. That's why it also never came out on PS3, I think.
Is that they almost pulled a Toy Story 2, except for they actually just lost everything?
They just lost that in one piece of DLC. I'm assuming it might have something to do with it didn't sell very good.
Fuck, I didn't know that was out. Well, it sucks I'm migrating from playing a lot of games. I'll just play it offline, fuck it.
You could just play, yeah.
Enjoy
your time without being recorded.
Yeah, but does anyone, like, so used to doing it that even when you're by yourself, you're fucking giving yourself a monologue? And you're speaking aloud? No. I do it all the time, but I think it might have to do with all my drinking.
That could be the thing that I could see missing if you're used to like drinking and chatting while you're playing a game, and now
I do the reach,
it's just drinking and playing a game.
So when I'm playing in the like when I play by myself now, I go for the reach for the drink, and it's not there.
Oh no!
I'm just like fuck. It was not a bad remaster. Keeps it low in terms of combat, so it's good. Well, I'm really excited for this remaster nonsense. I don't really play when I'm monster. Yeah, I don't either. Besides Genshin, I've been doing a lot of Genshin lately, just because I like crack.
It's just the most game now. That's
Is it?
That's the game.
I don't think that's what anyone's playing. Are people even playing that, really? Thanks for the follow too, man. Yeah, sure. I guess I am. Well, loyal to the second and third. Second was my favorite. I barely played third. Third, I played on a Wii U, and I just couldn't be bothered.
Third was okay. I didn't like the stupid system with.
Well, have a good night, Kevin, and thanks for the
galactic readiness.
I don't like any game, which we'll go over in the show about games that we'll have this. Is this the Tool McBag show? No, this is Chewing the Soggy Rag with Tool McBag, a Joystick Hero, and Samwise Gamgee.
Why did our names get cut off the bottom here?
Oh, that was you.
No, it's not.
That's me. That's me. I did.
How is anyone supposed to know which one of us is Sam and which one of us is Joystick Hero?
I kind of fucked that.
I'm the joystick now.
I kind of fucked that up because I remember the hot tub was showing too much of your loins, so I had to cut you off a bit. There we go.
It was getting too sexy in there.
It was getting way too sexy in there. Nice catch.
It was problematic.
Yeah, this is Chewing the Soggy Rag. For those who don't know, this is a show where we have a very specific format with throwing in a bunch of random shit after. So you got your standards, we got a movie review, we got Wine Country, which is very important. We're the best wine connoisseurs you could possibly have.
It's true.
And and then we have some tournaments, some betting, some creation of games. And then we talk about random topics of the week that we just threw together. And we drink.
Yeah. The drinking is important. It's
the
key
drinking
element.
Is everything.
Because that's how that's where you get into the weeds with talking, and that's the fun.
And then that's also where later on when we go to the update of Long Dong, for everyone who doesn't know, Long Dong is was the lead singer of Blink-182. Now he's Alien Boy. We go over an update of his I saw what this one's about, and we're gonna talk about one of the topics. No aliens.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No
you
aliens.
actually brought it. You posted the thingy referencing one of the things Cheeseman sent us. So
I know.
we'll go over
I'm
both.
mad.
Oh man. And how about a shout out to? Well, we're going over the 60 minutes thing, Cheeseman. That's a topic of the day.
60 minutes thing.
The 60 minutes thing has been brought up by Joystick as an added topic.
Independently.
But yeah, and we're gonna update this logo. This logo is being updated, and we'll make some more shit. So let's slam our beers, and by slam it I mean let's have another chug, and let's move on. What are you drinking out of a straw?
Your straw, Sam, gets completely green screened out. It's incredible.
All the other straws are in the dishwasher.
Should we? I mean, we could just start with this, right? Should we?
What are we starting with?
Let's talk.
If it's the 60 minutes one, it's what I've read the least about.
I know. Let's talk about the gas crisis. Gasgate. I call this.
I hate this so much.
So, for those who are unaware, there was a ransom. A hacker hacked the pipeline in the southeastern United States and held it as ransom for $5 million in Bitcoin, which shut off the fucking pipeline. So gas wasn't getting jet fuel, and regular gas wasn't getting sent up the fucking east coast of southeastern United States.
It got expensive as shit.
People panicked again.
Yeah.
Like the toilet paper incidences again. Where it wasn't like anywhere ran out. It only ran out because people started to panic and started doing shit like in the fucking pitcher, which also is very stupid.
A sterilite tub with gas and then put it in your car.
It's got, first off, the fumes alone is a carcinogen.
All of it is gonna evaporate out, and then you're gonna look like an idiot.
And gas only lasts a couple months before it goes bad. So, and plastic bags, they were doing, people were lighting their cars on fire.
Apart. Oh my god.
A plastic bag can't hold fucking water.
Question one. How heavy the fuck do you think a plastic bag full of gasoline is? How are these people picking these things up?
They're tying it up. They're tying it up nicely.
I know they're tying. Well, they're making them smaller by tying them down.
Of course. But I just don't get it. Like I don't know about you guys, but the stores I've been going to lately, the plastic bags seem a lot thinner. They're always ripping all the time. Everything's shit. They want you to migrate to paper.
It's gone the other way over here because now you pay 10 cents to get your.
Oh, you pay them here?
Plastic bag.
Yeah, not 10 cents though. You pay a small fee if you're in the Minneapolis or Hennepin County area. They add it onto your little thing.
And the ones here are thick and good.
Yeah, but you do have to.
Yeah, it's people did a piece on.
I know.
Still, but mine isn't, and I know the ones they were using weren't, and they leaked everywhere.
The shitty Walmart thin plastic bag.
They probably just went to Walmart, grabbed all the plastic bags, and started filling them with gasoline, thinking this was a good idea.
Instantly fall apart as soon as they pulled out?
I thought it would. I thought it would chemically react enough to dissolve it like immediately, but it didn't. I guess it didn't until it got to the car, and then the car started blowing up. Who would have thought?
Your car is just full of gas fumes, and they're like, I don't know. I love smoking.
Someone told people to start doing styrofoam, and they started doing styrofoam.
Same problem.
Oh my god, yeah, but if you light that one on fire, it's napalm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, people were dumb. And guess what happened? The US paid the ransom, which I've never heard that they actually would have done.
We never negotiate with terrorists.
This time they did. And then they're like, Putin, you better get a hold of your hacker groups and tell them to lay off. That's what they're going to hold Russia accountable, which
still
good fucking
mad about this.
So they paid it, and the line's now on, so no one's going to be hoarding gas for a while, hopefully. But there we go. People are dumb.
How the fuck do we not have a manual override?
How is it just not a lever?
Yeah, that's what it should be, right? It should just be like a big dumb red lever.
They hack the accountants, not the pipeline? I thought they hacked the accounts, the pipeline turning it off.
There was some reason that the pipeline could not pipe anymore.
Yeah, there was a reason it was like completely shut off. Oh, is that what they were worried about? Money?
Oh, so they didn't want to give people free gas, so...
So they didn't want to pay the free gas, but they paid the $5 million. Do you think it was over $5 million that they paid? That would have been, they would have lost?
You know what, though? For these companies, $5 million, I think, is literally nothing.
Than the Southeastern gas? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But why shut off...
They make $5 million, like, in an hour.
Why shut off the line, though, instead of just not letting people fill it up? What's going on, Empty Apple?
Man, I don't know. Why not just backcharge it? Fucking write it down on paper.
Yeah.
Figure it out later.
Hand write this shit. It's not like it was at the gas stations.
Yeah. I mean, you still
hire some
charge the
data
gas station for the
entry.
gas. You just be like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but not
Good
per
old
individual.
school
I meant
Eh.
because they were already still selling. Why not just whenever it goes to a place, be like, all right, pen and paper, notarize it quickly, make a shitty form, hire some data entry.
Yeah. Just give some people minimum wage to put numbers in a machine. It'll be fun.
The guy clicked on an email that said more like Kansas. Did he? I really did the origin of this hack really is someone clicked an email?
I guarantee. Oh man,
I guarantee it. I always thought that's what it was because I've been in companies where people just click shit and think, why not?
There's some good pictures of people.
Oh, there's tons of
trash
pictures.
Bags and trunks. There's pictures of just all kinds of shit.
It was
just
a phishing scam. They fell for a phishing scam. This is why you got to have a competency test, which when I worked at United Health, they did do. They sent out the things and people failed it. But when people failed it, they didn't do anything. They're just like, yep, they failed it, whatever. Instead of educating people on not opening anything. People are stupid as fuck.
Some accountants are going to be offended by that.
Yeah.
Not all of them. just a couple.
If they're stupid enough to open an email, they should be fucking offended.
They're probably the people who believe in that fucking conspiracy theory I sent you.
Oh, yeah, I saw the one where they were actually doing... Oh, okay, so there was a couple people who used proper gas-holding containers, and they were filling them up. No, it's still a dick move.
It's still a pice of shit move to causing a shortage on purpose, but...
Fuck, I didn't even open legit emails at my work.
No, avoid it.
Avoid it, why?
People send me links in Memphis.
I'm not surprised.
And I have to go and issue them a fucking corrective action ticket because it's like, no, stop it.
Yeah, just don't. It's that easy. I played Doom on my work computer at work to get through the day. Is it though?
I don't know. I don't think I could install Doom on mine.
No, I didn't. I didn't install it. I web just stream it. Yeah, they have a.
Maybe
it worked. I also did Civilization and Urgen Trail.
Ooh, I love an Urgen.
Yeah, just delete all emails. Oh, I fucking did. Yeah. That's the picture I saw. I saw that picture, Acrylic. All right, let's get on the gas crisis. Gasgate.
Gasgate. You can't just put the word gate on the end of everything.
I can.
God damn.
I can, and I will. Now that since we're still, so wait. Are we back again? Those people? Yeah. What about those people? Not the people in that picture, but the one he sent me, which is they look pretty much the same. They seem the same. They look the same. Yeah,
I can't wait for the next gate. I think I've already got the next gate. We're gonna talk about it. Don't worry.
Your coworker's daughter knows them? Oh, Sorbo Gate? Fuck Kevin Sorbo. Fucking Kevin Sorbo. I wonder what he said about the gas. I'm gonna look this up quickly.
I bet Kevin Sorbo said a lot of things about a lot of things.
Yes, he did, actually. It's on the top.
What's his hot take on gas? What's the
we'll deal with that. We'll get to the Sorbo when we get to the Sorbo. And I was the one who took the picture. Well, good. They should be. Their light should be fucking shined on them.
Yes, it is up to the children to hold us adults accountable.
Didn't that work with that one politician's daughter who had like a breakdown? And all? Yeah.
This is where we are.
What the fuck? Oh my god! I can't wait to get. All right, fuck it. We're going to the fuck you of the week because Kevin Sorbo's now on my mind.
Yay, week 8.
Oh yeah. First up for the fuck you of the week, we got our boy Kevin fucking Sorbo.
The clown himself.
The clown fucking self. Let me share some tweets that he has enlightened everybody. Oh my god.
Hit me. Show me.
It's moments in our history like this that we must not forget. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. That's I don't know what his context was, but okay.
This guy loves the memes, you know?
Okay, yeah, all right. Inflation, gas shortages, overpriced housing, people getting thousands monthly for doing nothing. Yep, it's collapse time.
Oh yeah, sure. How's that collapse going?
And then I missed those mean tweets and $1.98 gas.
Oh, so did you just send him some more mean tweets?
Like he read any of mine.
I know.
If you believe climate change, get out of the gas lines, do your part. That's not how any of this works, but And if businesses can refuse service for not wearing a mask, then they can refuse to bake your cake. Didn't a judge rule that they could? That's your update of Kevin Sorbo. But we got bigger fish to fight. We got bigger fish.
Okay, let's go to bigger fish.
Ted fucking Cruz.
Ah, yes. The biggest of the tiny fish.
So, what Ted Cruz did...
Fled Cruz.
He fled Cruz, yes. There was a gun violence hearing. And he kept trying to, change the subject. He kept trying to change the narrative. Failed. Rage quit and left.
I was right.
Stop doing his job. Stop doing his job.
It's such a beautiful, rare moment where you see somebody rage quit real life.
Yeah, he rage quit. What a fucking limp. What a big fucking limp, you know?
Just fucking disconnected. I can't, man.
Well, Texas. That's all I gotta say on that one, how he lost. I just still can't... I honestly am questioning if he still would have lost after January 6th. It's hard to say. Yeah. I would like to think he wouldn't have he would have lost, but he probably still wouldn't have. They're gonna take our guns.
Not our guns.
And finally, the next fuck you, the final fuck you of the week.
The final fuck you of the week.
You! Representative Andrew Clyde. Are you guys familiar with this guy?
I don't know. What'd he do?
So he's been saying how the insurrection was not an insurrection and that it was basically just tourists going in the building. And he's been saying that over and over and over and saying that there was no insurrection and that it's all overblown mainstream media and all this stuff. This is him barricading his door.
Yeah. Well, no, it's fine. He's just keeping him safe from the tourists.
From the tourists. That's fine.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. He's still saying that everything out of this is out of context. No, it is not.
Do we not remember that somebody just got shot?
People died. 5 people died. But piece of shit. Fuck him. And this is
just tourists. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is why he belongs on the fuck you of the week. There we go.
It's amazing how many of these fuck yous are politicians.
Right. There we go.
Good thing there are representatives in the best of us.
Are they?
I don't know anymore, Tool. I didn't vote for him.
Do you want to still stay angry?
Hit me. What am I mad at? What's the next one? I'm very excited to be mad.
So this is This is not everybody. I cannot stress enough. This is actually, as far as I'm aware, or have been able to confirm with my own looking it up, this is a very small amount of people.
Oh, it's
not the full movement, just a small amount of people.
Oh, it's so good though.
So, hold on. Basically drove from other states, so they're tourists in a sense. Yeah, but I mean, in that logic, Waza, so are the soldiers in Afghanistan.
I was gonna say, a serial killer across the state lines, I guess, is
just a tourist. I know it's Canada's also. I should put some Canadian news on there, but I'm not very familiar with their political thing. I just know weird shit is happening there. So this thing, specifically, is some anti-maskers, now not all of them, some anti-maskers are now masking up to protect themselves from people who are vaccinated because they fear the vaccine's gonna change them.
Yeah, we're gonna shed proteins.
You know what? If they're wearing masks though, like,
I know, right?
Go for it.
But it's so good because independently the reports our people are like, well, okay, we got to keep ourselves isolated from these other people. They're doing the same shit they were supposed to be doing.
But it gets worse.
It's their idea now.
It's some people in there though aren't following this. They're like, no, the mask isn't gonna work. Just gotta avoid them altogether because the protein's gonna slip through the mask. So you gotta social distance.
So, it's the same arguments that were happening before in the other direction. It's incredible.
It's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. What's going on, Belle? God,
it is the best fucking conspiracy theory I've read since people trying to figure out why snow burn.
Oh my god, the snow burning thing too. Yeah, it is. It's a good outcome in that sense. You know what a better outcome is? Just getting vaccinated and fucking grow up.
Just get the vaccine.
So fucking hard. I'm so glad polio isn't coming back. Well, it is, but it's not. Because of God, I don't want that. I'd rather die another way. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what kind of big dick stretch, and by big, I mean limp as shit, is it where you're like, hey, now let's do the thing we were fighting against. It's amazing, though, how their breathing problems went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how we only had like 200 cases of the flu across the entire United States.
Oh, I know. It was great, right?
Yeah.
I, for one, enjoyed not getting sick over the last year.
I know! Like,
That was pretty great.
And that last year, this, like, cold, not really anything. I don't even think I got it. Flu, nothing.
I got a couple of tummy bugs, but that was not related to.
Yeah, that was from
eating bad
and drinking a
too
lot.
late. Yeah.
Might just start wearing so Caitlin Bennett said, might just start wearing a mask again now that the CD says you don't need to if you get the jab. Wouldn't want to give off the impression that I'm vaccinated, Democrat. What? So here's the thing. I'm vaccinated, and there is no mask mandate no longer in Minnesota. I still wear my mask.
I just want to be seen as an anti-mask person.
There's that. But also, there's still 5%, so fuck it. Do my part.
Yeah.
Well,
And honestly, I like wearing a mask.
kids.
Fuck
Honestly,
the kids.
I was doing my makeup this morning, and I was like, fuck, now that we don't have to wear masks anymore, according to our governor, like, I love that, like, I can just put that shit on, and it doesn't matter if I have, you know,
What do you mean it's still in the Twin Cities?
zits or anything. You can just put on your mask without
You
having
know how
to
you
wear
get, know how you avoid getting zits and shit, worrying about them? Get a beard.
Oh.
Covers them all right up.
It's a great plan.
I think I'm still counted as Hennepin County, and I saw signs all over saying there's no longer a mask mandate.
Yeah, fuck that though. I still think it's too early. I still have like 10 days where I'm technically immune.
We got ours the first day that we were eligible in our state with no line cutting, and we're not even good until the end of the month. And our governor was like, well,
everyone got their shots.
Like, okay,
I
well, the
guess.
people who are getting their shots are the same ones that are wearing masks. So,
well, when I got my shot, the second shot, there was a guy who wasn't wearing a mask, and I was like, this is so weird. Let me catch up on chat here. To counter getting vaccinated is still not quite as easy as getting the vaccine outside of the United States. True. The United States has been really lucky in that regard. Even after COVID, I'll probably keep wearing a mask to hide half your face. They do be stylish. That is true. I mean, it's so conveniently awesome. Except for when you get up to the store and you forgot it in the car, you're like, fuck. That only happened once, though. Sam would look sexy wearing a beard. I agree. But the Modernified cheat dose, but not everyone's eligible yet. I'm always a Pfizer guy, because I feel if it has the worst effect on you, it has to be good for you, right? That's how mouthwash works, right?
what was their ad campaign? It was like, you trust us with your boners, now trust us with your, you know, because they.
Yeah. I get it. Cheeseman said a maskless dairy manager at work today told him he identifies as vaccinated. So really, really good one joke again. These guys have one fucking joke. It's the same fucking punchline reworded.
Yeah, I was going to address Shirley's thing here next whenever you finish.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Because that was addressed at me. And
I was working down. I just got to that.
I know. I was jumping ahead. But yes, only vaccinated people don't need to wear masks. But also on the same token, people are using it as an excuse who aren't vaccinated to not wear masks.
Right.
And I just don't want to associate with those people.
Right, because they are. Because they're saying people will lie, and goddamn right they fucking will lie.
They are lying immediately.
Yeah. Target dropped their comments in their store company-wide besides where it's still required. So did, I think Cub Foods did. Walmart dropped theirs. We knew we were fucked. That was you who wrote that. Don't know why you didn't say it, but you could have. She coincidentally saw the Tom Lorian's Twitter, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. Yeah. So we're caught up. We're caught up finally.
No, but the problem really lies mostly, one, I like not being sick, so sure, why not keep a mask going? Two, I want nothing to associate me with the people that are faking it.
Yes,
to not
psychosis.
wear masks.
So you're saying as you're a dick? I've been saying that for a long fucking time.
I just said it casually.
I mean, I believe he called you dog shit, though, if I recall correctly.
Get better with the rocket launcher.
But what's going on, Psychosis?
Yeah, see?
So there we go. And yeah, Psychosis.
I bring in like 2 viewers for you, dude.
You brought in Psychosis? You can send him away.
You're right, dude.
Yeah, can you just send it back? Can we get a return on this?
Wait, I'm still looking up that acronym.
Well, what?
Wait.
Have you been practicing? We may as well go for. Let's switch topics of Vax. Let's get to what's really important about everything over everything. Once I think it's this button. There we go. This Saturday. Round 2. Quake Champion. Psychosis. Have you been practicing?
I haven't even loaded this game yet. I'm sure I'll do fine.
You piece of shit.
Do you know how much fucking Quake I used to play, dude?
Yeah. And the thing is, it's pretty similar to Unreal. And I saw how that turned out.
Yeah, it was fine. I was second place. Whatever.
Carried.
Well, carried?
Fuck you, Psychosis. Not this again. God damn it.
And it's Instagib, so...
Have you watched... you didn't watch the video.
Good.
It's not guaranteedly Instagib.
It's not? Why do they call it Instagib?
Why do you need a sub? You're allowed 1 sub, but you gotta find out who it is.
Submarine?
Yeah. Here, let's watch the promo while while Psychosis types out how he's not organized for shit.
I like that Miss Timba is Alamo here for Sam.
I fucked that up by muting that. Boop. Let's do this again. There we go. Round 2, Quake Champions. This round will be pretty simple. This round, each team will be facing a Psychosis on the map Church of Azathoth. Or something. Fuck it. Each match will be the same best 2 out of 3 elimination that we did in the last round. There will also be a 1-match loser round to determine 3rd place. The modifiers this round will be able to disable character abilities, change the game mode, or change the map. To disable character abilities will cost 2,000 points. To change the map will cost 3,000 points. And to change the game mode will cost 4,000 points. The maps that can be picked are Lockbox, Awoken, Exile, Citadel, Blood Run. The game modes that can be chosen are Team Deathmatch 2v2, Clan Arena 2v2, Unholy Trinity Team Deathmatch, Hot Rockets Team Deathmatch, Hot Rockets Champions Team Deathmatch. The bonus round will be 1 match of Slide and Slash. As always, there will be hidden ways that
you're not doing that Saturday, are you serious?
For and during the match. There we go. That was the promo for it. Ah, fucking hell. I'll see if I can find you a sub, Psychosis. This is your 1 sub.
Maybe it should be me.
If it's early, the thing starts late. You know that, right, Psychosis?
I'd have to
What's going on, Jen?
Winning for myself and winning for Psychosis.
What's my opinion on soggy bread? It sucks.
I maintain that by the time you ever taste bread, it's always soggy.
And not very crusty bread. You gotta chew the shit out of that.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, round 2 tournament. Round 2. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can take all for sure.
Do you want a Truly or a beer?
I sometimes when I'm a raccoon, I dip my bread in water. Because that's what raccoons do. Trash pandas, baby.
They're so cute.
They are.
They're little hands.
They're cuddable. Like, you can cuddle them up. They're fine. And they walk fucking
They will
weird.
give you rabies.
Not necessarily.
Yours didn't. Have you told them?
That we used to have raccoons when I was a kid?
Yeah.
2 of them. They fucking were pests.
And they love brown sugar.
They opened jars. They were a pain in the ass.
What did you name them?
Rocky and something.
Oh my god,
I forgot what the other one was.
So cute. So cute.
Shaped like friends. Oh, dude, I love raccoons. And Monk, can you throw some raccoon emotes in there, please? I just love raccoons.
Raccoons
no,
are
Bullwinkle
alright.
was a moose.
I don't want to have them as pets anymore.
Was Rocky
They're not
the moose?
domesticated.
Was Rocky the moose or Bullwinkle the moose?
Bullwinkle's a moose. Rocky was a flying squirrel.
That's right.
I don't remember why one of the raccoons is Rocky.
It's a pretty solid raccoon name. Kind of like Bandit. Like.
Thank you, Monk.
Oh, it was Bandit. It was Rocky and Bandit.
It was Bandit. Shut up.
What? It's Rocky and Bull. What are you fucking talking about?
Not raccoons. When I was a kid, were Rocky and Bandit.
Oh. Well, Bandit makes sense, I suppose.
like,
I don't get the Rocky one.
I think it's because
like
Rocky
pets.
Raccoon sounds good when you like say it out loud. It's got good mouth feel.
You're thinking of Ricky Raccoon.
Are there raccoons?
It was definitely Rocky.
Raccoon.
I don't think raccoons are UK.
Y'all are my age. If you watched Does anyone remember Ricky Raccoon from Barney?
Who watched Barney?
Ricky Raccoon. Oh my god, I watch Barney all the time.
I know there are no raccoons, unfortunately, for you guys in the UK. Richard Raccoon? Is it Richard Raccoon?
Oh, right. Like bears, they were hunted to extinction by the Europeans.
Wait, what?
They have little hands.
They're so cute.
I'm making shit up, but Ireland did make bears extinct.
Look at that nice golden gold boy emote.
Oh, it's the same.
Like no style.
I'm gonna go to hell for saying that.
Oh, that's why we're going to hell. That's why.
That was the line. That was the line I drew.
What was that movie? Brave.
Bear movie.
Brave Little Toaster.
I saw it, I think, in the theater, and I was so pissed off the whole time because I was like, "Nope, no bears in Scotland. Nope."
Oh,
Empty, when you come to America, you should not hunt them down.
I was like, why did you get darker?
If you see a raccoon in the wild, honestly, walk away. No, walk the fuck away. They are very known for rabies, as well as fucking. They're mean.
Here's the thing, dude. All animals in the wild, stay away from them because all of them will kill us. Give them a chance.
Yes.
You like think, oh, look at a lovely deer.
Besides a goose,
will fucking murder you.
A Canadian goose, they're your boys.
Well, a goose will try to murder you, but they get mad at you and chase you around.
They do try to murder you.
That's because if you're not showing them respect. Canadian geese truly demand respect. If you show it to them, they're gonna respect you too.
Bird that shits everywhere.
Oh my god, they do shit
I love foxes.
everywhere.
I love foxes so much.
Foxes are
when I was in the UK, I saw so many foxes. It was amazing. I fucking love foxes.
Like, twice.
Little fucking beautiful things.
I've seen 2 foxes. Oh, okay.
Fucking love them.
There you go.
You just want me to.
Can you domesticate a fox? Probably not.
Yeah, sure you can. Sure you can. They make terrible pets though. Like
So do my dogs.
Well, they stink. First of all, they stink, and then they're just like super high maintenance. And yeah, foxes make terrible pets. And anybody that has rescued foxes will tell you not to get one because they make terrible pets.
Then get a hippo.
But what?
A hippo?
Oh, the most murderous animal on the planet. A hippo.
Yes.
A lot of people have fennec foxes.
Shit.
Though,
I got an idea for a new game suddenly.
Will it murder you? Scottish Borders, where I have loads of foxes and other. I fucking love foxes. They're just so fucking amazing. Hippos are the most murderous animal in the planet. They are. Like nothing. Lions, fuck off. Hippo will kill. Hippo will kill anything.
Fucking murder. I think it literally murders more humans, than any other animal on the planet.
Yeah. Hippos murder other animals. Like I saw a video of a cheetah, tapping it, just like sniffing it. That hippo was like, "Fuck you," and broke the neck.
They're big boys.
They're big boys.
It's like a violent animal.
And they're fast.
A violent elephant.
Yeah, they're faster than shit too. They're like dwarves. They're excellent sprinters.
Yeah. They're excellent sprinters. They will fucking murder you.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Let's since we're still you know what, actually, I'm almost out of beer. Let's migrate to wine country. We got to go to our beautiful cellar. Hold on as we trek down to the cellar, everybody.
Yeah, you know your accountability, buddy.
Accountability. Who has that anymore?
I don't know, dude.
Right?
You might have heard me opening a can. Don't worry about it. I got this from the kegs.
Ryan?
Oh my god, it smells like ass. So.
Oh, you're gonna laugh at mine. So this is gonna be just horseshit.
Oh my god, this is too much.
Is it? Is it?
I'm cheating at wine country. I had to sip it to stop it from spilling. So,
you already broke your rules.
The rules! Very important.
Yeah, go over
the wines in wine country are categorized by 5 criteria.
Yeah, go over that criteria.
On a 5-point scale. We got color/clarity, aroma, body, taste, and finish. The one I'm drinking today is Movo Wines Raspberry Rosé. It's a wine spritzer.
Oh, I love
5.5% alcohol, made in 2021.
Trying to find the region mine's in. Oh, California.
It's 100 calories.
Okay, there's a Sonoma, California. What the fuck? What a dumb name.
That's not the first wine I've had from Sonoma. You know, Sonoma is the home of the 19 Crimes wine, which is one of the worst I've ever graded.
Oh, so you're saying I'm in for a fucking treat? This is a high percenty boy.
Is yours also from Sonoma?
It's from yours. Is
that the theme?
Accidental.
Oh my god, it's like there's only certain places where grapes can grow.
Hey, no, that's not true. As we learned when I got Louisville Urban Wine, which is all horse shit.
They probably cut it with like meth or something.
Yeah, probably. I cannot get that. All right, this is shitty for the green screen, but mine is Cheesecake Factory wine.
Oh,
incredible!
Is it like
directly from the factory?
Is it like it like flavored after one of their signature cheesecakes? Like
it's a Chardonnay, so I highly doubt it.
Okay, but what is it? What does it pair with? What from their menu does it pair with? And if you've never seen a Cheesecake Factory menu, you're in for a treat.
I have never been. My mom.
It's a short novel that is a Cheesecake
to me for some reason.
Jesus
menu.
Christ! Like War and Peace is shorter than the Cheesecake Factory menu,
and probably more riveting.
More digestible, that's for sure.
Oh! I also drank the Green Bay Packer Moscato that you refused to drink that my mom got for you, Tampa, specifically, and the Chardonnay, which you also said just give it away. So don't you dare throw this shit. I'm drinking the gifts. I'm being a good son.
I love the color of this, by the way.
All right.
Immediately giving it 5 for the color, because it looks like it's a delicious pink drink.
Mine is clearer than shit, as you can see. Shouldn't have sniffed it. I'm gonna give it it's a pretty good clear.
You shouldn't sniff it, apparently. Because this review is gonna turn south very quickly.
Since the book of their menu is online. Wait, what? Well, I got a Chardonnay, Shirley. I got a Chardonnay. It's just because California, a Behringer Chardonnay. I don't know if that matters.
Did you smell this?
Yeah, I had some. You left some in the can. It's delicious.
Did you smell it though?
Go forget.
Get it in your nose.
All right, let's try
Hold
them.
on. Don't spill it.
Why? It always smells like
It
fucking
smells like
erasers.
fucking burning tires.
Oh, it smells like a hair salon. It does. Like, ladies, you know what I'm talking about when you walk into
Whoa!
what a
Do you think
perm
this
smells
hair just wake up and I just go down to a computer? Because the answer is yes. There's no grooming in this.
Same for me. I just wake up like this.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that tastes
you kind of do,
absolutely
though. It's
terrible.
Unfair.
This is not
All right.
good.
No, so far this is going very poorly. I've given it a 5 for looks, but it's got a 1 so far. Body, baby.
Yeah, the body is not doing well. Ugh. It has it's thicker than it looks. That's what she said, not to me.
The flavor's
it looks
okay.
like water, but my god, it's like a syrup.
Mine's. I give it like a 3 for body. It's tingly, light.
Tingly and
Taste,
light.
I'm conflicted because when you can smell it, I think that was why it's in a can. Because when you can smell it and get that burnt nail salon or hair salon smell while you're drinking something that tastes good, it doesn't taste as good anymore.
Yeah, you can't have that smell. You got to like hold your breath.
It all up.
I'm gonna go with taste.
Real quick.
I'm gonna say with my taste.
You can't taste it.
You taste it differently. It's like horse rat.
So like when I do it like that, it tastes good.
Give me some of that.
Let me try that then.
Yeah, I plug my nose, take a sip, and then let go of my nose, and breathe out.
Oh, that's actually somehow doable.
Right?
I'm gonna give it a 3 if you plug your nose and hate yourself. All right, finish.
But like the raspberry flavor comes through for me.
Mine just literally, you get a little white grape flavor at the end. There's really nothing special to it. I mean, I guess it would go well with a fish. I'm going with a 3. It's actually not the worst. It's no Kentucky wine, which is the bottom of the fucking everything.
And then like the after flavor, I give that a 4. Like it's
really?
like it goes off down nicely. Even if I get the bad initial taste because I sniffed in with my nose.
What
like
percentage
the
was yours?
flavor is just it just smooths out. It just like
You showed in general. Let me take a gander. Wow, that's a curly hair.
Insurance.
That is some very curly hair. Damn.
Dang, that is hair.
That's curly hair. It's like it's went through one of those spinny thingies that I don't know what any of that means. A hair curler?
A spinny thing.
A
hair
curling
curler?
iron?
Curling
A hair
iron? It
twirler.
might be a curling iron.
Like
I don't
Ariel
fucking
did
know.
with a fork.
Oh man, my hair is
wine
naturally straight, so I have no idea.
It was a 3.4, baby.
That was what mine was.
It's perfectly mediocre. I don't think I would buy this again.
I would never do it.
But
What percentage
You're
was it?
fucking insane. That's delicious.
What percentage
It's a
was it?
raspberry rosé. It's delicious.
What was the percentage of alcohol?
5.5. So it's a wine spritzer.
Mine's a 14, boy. 14.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wine.
yours is real wine.
Yeah.
It's at Cheesecake Factory where they have to make you drink so that you forget that you spent $50
Yeah,
on a
but
couple of hamburgers.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at their menu. Hold on a second. Cheese.
What do you want? Whatever you want, just name it. It's basically a buffet, but in menu form. So, do you want American? We got it. You want Chinese? We got it. You want
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
Here,
An
show.
abomination.
you want like tapas? We got that too.
Well, I'll
the way that they
showcase it when we
make
get
that
back to
work
the
is
newsroom.
by making it expensive as shit.
It
Well,
doesn't
but
show.
last
It
year,
doesn't say their prices. Let me order now. I'll just
if you
order.
have to ask what their prices are, you can't afford it. No, last year
No.
I made an imitation or a knockoff Cheesecake Factory cheesecake, and it was like white chocolate truffle and raspberry.
$20?
I forgot to put the
fucking
sugar in.
pasta? What in the
Yeah, no,
fuck?
Tool, it's fucked.
Wait, how much is that pasta?
$20.
Is it just like fettuccine alfredo?
It's fettuccine
Yeah, I
alfredo,
had-
chicken parmesan, and bacon. It's it's a third of each.
I had
3,000 calories though, motherfucker.
It's 90% butter.
the one time I went to Cheesecake Factory, I had an entree and a drink, and it cost me $40.
Was that one time that I've been to?
No, I went there for a birthday party with somebody.
Oh,
You weren't
I went
invited.
there, I think for my brother's birthday or some shit, and it was. I think I spent the entire time like.
And that
trying
was
to
when
figure
I
out
was
what I
poor.
wanted.
Hold on,
That was
let's
back
get-
when like $40 was like.
Oh, I'm sorry, big spender. Let's get out of wine country a second so I can showcase
Well,
this.
now I have a big wine cellar, so.
This wine does not pair with anything on their menu that I can find. God damn it! Because there's a shame people are buying
The
it.
wine only pairs with itself.
So this is the old-fashioned. Let's get a zoom in.
Yeah, hit me up.
$15. Does that even look good?
That's like what
There is nothing on that burger.
in Kitchen Nightmares when before Gordon gets there and they're
What
showing
is
the food like
this?
They're charging you $15 for a naked
would-
hamburger.
I would be poking that.
What the fuck?
They
It
put
makes
the,
no sense.
they put the toppings on the side to make a sad salad, so that was fun.
You know what? I
Oh my
actually
God.
prefer that. I hate that shit on my burger. No, thank you.
So you would rather have a
Let's see
depressing
what their
salad.
appetizers are. Let's see. Well, how much are
The
their
only thing
nachos?
green I want on my burger is maybe pickles.
$15 for nachos, and this is it. This is what you. This is your nachos. This is your fucking nachos.
Oh, those are like bowling alley nachos that you get
Oh
for like
my
$5.
god, the markup. That's like 1,000% profit, dude.
Jeez.
Wait, how much?
Well, they're 3,000, 2,600.
How many
Whoa,
chips?
you ate the whole thing?
Still,
Whoa.
How big is this
Taco
dish?
Bell is less.
Dude, that's like a one of those.
That's gotta
big
be like a
oval
boat,
plates.
right?
Yeah, it's an oval plate. But come
I
on,
think there's a lot in there.
Like an
I could-
actual canoe that
I
they bring
could-
to your table.
I could easily eat that in one sitting.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, and so could probably all of you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to though. That'd be bad for me.
Have a little weed, watch a little South Park,
Why do the
eat some
pictures-
nachos. It's easy.
Oh, Cajun chicken littles. So those are frozen, probably.
Yeah,
right?
they're
Oh my god,
Frozen.
it comes with corn.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
like a TV.
That is KFC, baby.
TV dinner.
It says fresh corn, which I highly doubt. The mashed potatoes at least look like it was used with red potatoes, as well as that breaded. Oh my
you
god!
know 100% this shit came from Cisco, Tool. Don't even.
I know.
Yeah,
This
the
is
pictures, yeah, exactly.
terrible.
This is like Denny's has better looking pictures than.
This is like atrocious. I know what
This
Denny's
is like-
though.
The thing that would
Like-
make me mad is paying $18 for that.
Right?
Sleepy diner food is what this is.
I get a lot.
Oh my
I
God.
get a famous bowl from
I'm getting
KFC
really
that's
angry.
basically that mixed together.
This doesn't even look like shepherd's pie. It's mashed potatoes over a fucking thing.
Dude, that's what shepherd's
That's
pie
kind
is.
of what shepherd's pie
but
is. if you
it
think
should be
about
on
it.
the edges though. There's no edges. It's just like glopped it on.
Yeah, it's just they just dropped it on top at the end. They're like, "Fuck
I
you,
expect
have your
shepherd's
mashed
pie
potatoes."
to be like a pie.
You,
some
you
form.
want Scottish food?
Experience?
You got Scottish food.
I've been inside a Cheesecake Factory. There's no experience to be had.
And there's a decided lack of cheesecake.
My God. That's
if I'm gonna go to a place called
atrocious.
Cheesecake Factory, I want to see big mechanical arms churning. I want to see steam shooting out, and I want to see cheesecake.
With that music playing, from
Dun, dun,
cartoon.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god, that would be great.
It would be good. I'd pay $20 to eat there.
Fucking fuckery was that. Also, what's my drink count at? 3? 2. That's 3. That sounds right. Let's move on. I feel like we should play a game. And I worked hard on this game.
I hope so, because I came to you at like 2 o'clock and said I'm not making a game.
I know, I just finished watching Big Man Japan, so you gotta bear with me here.
Oh, so did he. You're good.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I always wait last take, so it's fresh in my mind. That's my logic.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy I watched it last second.
Oh my god, it's so good. So, for those who don't know, we're playing a game. I almost went to the wrong thing. And this game that we are playing is called War of the Icons.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to show you an icon and give you 2 possibilities of where it came from.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love this.
And you pick. So, let's get this away.
Left or right?
Yeah, so I'll just reel left right. You guys fucking deal with that shit. So, first, and I'm going to have to zoom in. You're going to get a little pixelated because you got to remember, this is an icon in a fucking game. So, let me zoom in a bit.
Yeah, we're going to need these big.
That's as big as it's going to get.
That is not legible.
I know.
Is that the Google Chrome logo?
I could maybe get it more.
It is kind of a Google Chrome.
Can I zoom in further? I don't think I can. This is it. Try to make use of it.
Set as backgrounds.
It's called... Oh my god. I'm calling this War and Peace. Are you watching it on the stream or on... Are you full
I'm
screen
watching it on the stream. It's the only way.
Is it full screened?
I had to full screen this to make it work.
Okay, so it can work full screen. You're gonna have to full screen it, you fuckers. It's icons. It's
tiny.
I mean, it's still like an inch though on the screen. If that, it's pretty tiny.
Good. Good. That's all you need. Icons are small. Is this from Star Wars: The Old Republic or PlanetSide 2?
I'm gonna go Star Wars: The Old Republic 2.
I'm gonna cheer my way to the top.
No, not Old Republic 2. Star Wars: The Old Republic or PlanetSide 2.
Oh.
Put the bets
Still
in
gonna go Star Wars, and I have my logic, but I don't want to tilt the vote too badly with it.
You're gonna be so
okay. So here's the 3 full colors of the Force, right? You have the green Force, the purple Force, the orange Force.
Wait, what are all these choices?
What choices?
Yeah, click the top of the bit. War and Peace, right here.
Yeah, War and Peace is a custom made. That's not what the actual thing is called. I will tell you what the ability is called after the fact.
I think I'm waiting for the timer to get down a little bit. I think it's the Star Wars because of the color treatment around the outside of it.
Okay.
So if I remember right, the UI in that game had a lot of light blues.
Have you played PlanetSide?
Not in a long time, and I don't remember it as well.
Psychosis, have you played PlanetSide? Just curious on what people played.
Yeah.
I mean, PlanetSide 2 was... I wish I had more people to play with. I loved that game. I fucking loved it, but no one wanted
I remember
to play.
PlanetSide with kicked ass. There was a lot of people in one match in that game.
That's all it is. It's just a consistent match. I loved it.
Yeah.
PlanetSide 1
like
I was really great at, and then
like
PlanetSide
back in the
2.
era of DSL.
No, more than that. More than that. Way more than that. Way. That's why
it was a big game.
They had issues with latency attacks. So you'd be around a corner, you still get shot.
Good times.
You played Knights of the Old Republic. Well, this is Star Wars: The Old Republic is the option 2, not Knights of the Old. But yeah,
200 versus 200. I didn't even remember that matches were that big. I just remembered it was better than that.
Yeah, they kept it. I thought it could. No, there's 3 factions, so it could be 2-2-2.
It was better than what was that PlayStation 3 game that came out afterward? Like the one that was like, this is the biggest, massively multiplayer game.
Just 1 minute's fine, Monk.
And people were like, I don't know, it's like 100 versus 100. Like that's bullshit.
Right. I liked Knights of the Old Republic. I did like the Old Republic, just not enough people want to play it with me, as I was talking to you earlier. So the answer to this is Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is the diplomacy button when you send your boys out on diplomacy missions.
That doesn't look like diplomacy.
Yeah, between the 3 factions.
That looks
green,
like a
purple,
camera shutter. Man, my vowels are getting all switched around.
Hooray, drinking!
All right, this one's maybe bigger. This one's called Cure.
Oh.
Is this one from EverQuest 2 or Neverwinter Nights? Neverwinter Nights, the MMO, not the game. Neverwinter, I guess I'll call it.
Yeah.
They kept fucking changing their name from Neverwinter Nights Shandoria.
You have to consider the little bing, the little sunburst in the corner. Like, what game would have done that?
Well, what do you think this is the ability is actually called then?
Glitter Heal.
Okay.
Cure.
All of the games are MMOs.
Yeah.
For the record, every one of them is going to be an MMO. So
that's going to be like an icon that's in a fucking toolbar at the bottom of the screen or hotbar.
All of them are.
Yeah.
So, but there is an art style, and I tried finding ones where I would even be goofed on, and it was really fucking hard because I played them all.
I'm trying to.
Gotta be J.J. Abrams. It could have been. Could be Michael Bay as well. Michael Bay.
So wait, what are my two options?
EverQuest 2 or Neverwinter?
Shit, I never really played either of these online. So, Neverwinter.
You go Neverwinter, why? Because you never played either of them?
Because the red and yellow remind me of D&D, and I think that they probably would have had some contractual obligations to maintain an art style.
Fucking red and yellow.
Who has the most? What's the numbers at right now?
The red on the inside of the plus.
What yellow?
The outside of it.
I don't see any yellow.
What do you think the bordering around the red is?
Like
white.
Like white or like
it's white. This
was
a lighter red.
This was EverQuest 2. The spell was called Cure Arcane. Cure Arcane.
Damn.
Yeah. EverQuest 2. Look at that.
I don't remember which one I voted for.
Well, someone only voted 30 for it, I think, and won a lot.
That was me! I did 30!
This one's called Wide Grin.
Oh my god,
is
plus
that?
2,000.
Okay.
So is this Lord of the Rings Online or World of Warcraft?
I have a strong opinion about this one.
I got this.
And I've never played either of these.
You're in for a treat. By the way, for those who don't know, Lord of the Rings, which we'd go over in our show about games, did do a major content update recently, which I'm surprised the game is still going.
It's like how the first EverQuest is still going somehow.
Yeah, but that gameplay is not replicated still. The first EverQuest is a totally different MMO style.
So weird to me that it's managed.
That one is one where you actually have to type in and talk to the NPCs for them to talk to you, and not just clicking. So I can see why that one's still, because no one has
Dungeons and Dragons Online somehow didn't shut down.
Because the same thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I suspect.
Yep.
That this is from the Lord of the Rings.
Wow. There's some pretty confident people on 78,000 on World of Warcraft.
Nobody's played World of Warcraft. That game, why would anyone play? Warcraft was supposed to be a tactical game. What the fuck?
Why also are they charging $15 to clone your character to go to the Burning Crusade? Oh, I know who the fucker is.
Because they can.
Krillic, did you put 78,000 on World of Warcraft? I didn't know Krillic was still here. This is World of Warcraft. This is called the Emotion Happy. Yeah. Who would have? I didn't know he was still here. That was an easy win for him. That was totally World of Warcraft.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I never played World of Warcraft.
You haven't played shit. This one's gonna be a little. I
didn't play very many MMOs because I saw it destroyed people's lives.
I had some. I know it did. Here's some low res. I had to deal with it though. This one is called Town.
Oh.
Is this Diablo 2 or World of Warcraft?
I want to say it's Diablo 2.
I should have kind of fucked with the order, but whatever.
And the only reason, because last time I played that game, it was so long ago, I barely remember what the UI looked like.
Right.
But I feel like the threatening aura around it is very Diablo.
Fair. Have you? So you said you have played some Diablo.
Yeah, but that's not an MMO. The biggest group you could get together was 4.
I guess it's not. I mean, yeah, I guess. I thought it went up to 8 and 3.
Maybe it went up to 8? I don't remember. I just remembered
whatever.
Joining a permadeath PvP server one time, and then some fucking max level barbarian just was twirling around in there constantly and just murdered everyone.
Have you ever played the cow level?
Yeah.
Oh, 51K? Who did that?
I don't know. Sam isn't keeping up with the.
It wasn't me. I did 100.
Open that box so I can see what the
Everyone is saying it's Diablo. No one's gonna say it's Warcraft.
Put down 10 points on Warcraft.
I can. I already voted.
Oh, you voted Diablo.
Well, because you were talking it
on
up.
World of Warcraft.
It's come a while. You remember that part in Diablo where a guy gets a cursed thing and he's like super fine?
So you guys are gonna hate me. This icon specifically is from World of Warcraft during the Diablo anniversary. This is not the same Scroll of Town portal that is in Diablo 2. This is Diablo
That's a
2's
good one.
anniversary in World of Warcraft.
Wow. So who was that 1%
At least
who got that?
Psychosis.
Hey, you know what? Good for Psychosis.
Now
Yep.
Psychosis is wealthy and can do so many things with his points that'll
He
help
earned
him in the
it.
tournament.
I know. I knew that would get some fuckers. Always bet the odds. That's how you win. That's how you win salty bets. Always bet on the lower one. This
Yep.
one's called Armor. Is it from Lineage 2 or
That's big
Blade
again.
and Soul?
Looks
Yeah.
like grubs.
Well, these are very, very old games, both of them.
It does not get any bigger than that.
It's called. What's it called? Armor.
Blade, it's Lineage. Yeah, it's called Armor.
It's
obviously.
2 slugs.
It's.
And I don't want to re-ask what the game was, so I'm gonna wait for my wife
Lineage
to open
2
up.
or Blade and Soul.
I have a name.
My wife.
I'm not you.
Both are Korean MMOs, I believe. What's going
Yeah,
on,
I have
Amazing
no
Lights?
fucking horse in this race, dude. I have no idea.
Let's see. I'm gonna wait and see what everybody.
I cannot. I'm gonna go say right.
You're going for Blade and Soul?
Sure.
No real reason on why?
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good. You can't look at the armor style
I
and
have
be
to
like,
go with. I do better when I go with my gut, and my gut says right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Shut up.
Well, is the bet's done? Is it? I can't.
No, that thing is going
Yeah,
slow. It's pretty even
yeah.
on bets, though.
It is. This one is Lineage 2. It's the heavy armor icon.
Was that right or left?
That's left.
Ah!
Well, that got
Heavy
real
armor.
big and then shrunk.
It looks like when Simba is hanging out with Timon and Pumbaa, and they're singing the song, and then they're like 3/4 of the way through, and he has to eat the grub, and he's like, slimy yet satisfying. That's what that looked like. Did not look like armor. Someone could have done a better job. I hope they got fired.
Damn.
Well, again, this was 2004, so deal with it.
Deal with it.
Deal with. This is called Pink Hands.
It is pink.
Is
hands.
this from World of Warcraft or Arc Age?
This is another set of games I've never played till. I'm gonna say World of Warcraft because I don't know.
You think
I
I
don't
really
know.
put 3 World of Warcrafts in here?
It's been World of Warcraft 2 times though.
Here's the thing that bugged me about this icon already. Those hands are so closely joined, it looks like it's only one wrist.
Right? It could be a monster.
You think it's a monster that has like a double hand?
Yeah.
One hand is 2 hands?
Oh, it's like a Pan's Labyrinth kind of thing.
I think the big question is, do you think I put 3 World of Warcrafts in here?
Yes.
That's
It's gonna be like some
Well-
bullshit where it's like, oh, it was the anniversary of Lineage.
It's the rule.
Hey, that town portal one I knew would fuck with people.
No, and that one is plausible because, Activision/Blizzard.
Well, also, it was not the same town portal that was in Diablo 2, if anyone recognized it. It looked completely different, so y'all should have fucking known better.
Did it look completely different? I don't know.
It did. It totally did.
I was like 14 when I played that game.
Did you even watch Big Man Japan? Does he seem normal? I love that fucking
Those hands
movie.
are pretty on par with.
So we
most of
got
those monsters.
1K on Warcraft and 14. Some people are pretty confident on that Arc Age. Did the bet finish?
I don't know what an arcade is.
It was a failed MMO that remastered and still failing.
Fantastic.
This was Arc Age. It's called Magic Precision.
Did it fail because they didn't know how to draw human hands?
No, they
They drew
did some
just
bullshit
fine.
microtransaction shit in there. The fingers are fine. The hands look dumb. And finally,
Boot.
we have kick-ass boots.
That is a fast boot, dude.
Is this
Oh, I
from
love it.
Terra or Black Desert Online?
Oh, I have a strong opinion.
What's your opinion?
Black Desert Online.
Why?
Because
Because they're cowboy
that was the
boots.
first thing I thought of.
No particular reason, just...
I also never played Black Desert Online except for the character editor back when it first came out because people were like, oh my god, this character editor.
I know.
It's so good.
Because you could juggle boobs in it, and that's about it. That's
No,
what
it was actually like super high res at the time.
It was,
like people
but
were
it was-
using it to make like
eh.
tabletop RPG portraits.
Yeah, and you know what happened? People played the game and realized
like,
you can just
not
set your
that
guys
good.
on autopilot, and they call it a hardcore MMO, but it's actually shit. It's not hardcore. It's time gated. It's time gated.
Hardcore.
They actually reward you for not playing the game. I think no game should reward you for not playing.
Oh, you should not play The Longing then, because I'm playing The Longing right now.
It rewards you for not playing it.
You just have to get through 400 days, real
Yeah.
time.
Really?
Well, you can do stuff to speed it up, but
No.
I have to wait another day before a door opens. It's cool.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, if that's a gimmick, but an MMO where you pay monthly, I don't think you not playing should be rewarded. I'm a big advocate against that, and I will keep spreading that because I think it's bullshit. If it should end it, this one is from Terra. It's called Speed Boost. This is Terra.
It's a good boot. That's a good icon.
Speed boost
It was
or
a good icon.
speed boots?
Speed Boost.
Why not?
Everyone
both?
wears boots.
You know what? I'm gonna have to defer to Psychosis on this one.
You're gonna
Fuck my
defer to
life.
Psychosis for
Yeah.
anything?
What?
Yeah, because like except for that one where I made bank, like every single one that won was the one that wasn't the
Psychosis
one,
cheating.
You know? No.
No.
Psychosis.
No,
I can
Psychosis
tell
didn't win them all.
Psychosis cheated.
Psychosis lost a couple of them. But he won
Well,
a
he
really
just
won a
to lose
really good
suspicion.
one.
I lost like all but one, so
He won the one that mattered, where everyone thought it
Yes.
was Diablo.
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 Come a while and listen.
Alright,
I never remember that quote accurately, and it's funny every time I say
Stay
it
a
wrong
while
because people
and
get
listen?
pissed. Come
Stay
and
a
hang
while.
out and listen to me talk.
Let's do what we all really care what our opinions of are.
Giant man.
Small.
Small Japan.
I just gotta look at something because I didn't add it to the list. I'm gonna add it now. I just gotta look at what it's called. Ronal. Okay.
Oh yeah, the Barbarian?
Yeah,
That's
is that
also
on-
free on YouTube.
Ronal the Barbarian. It's on
The
Prime.
entire thing. It's on
YouTube
YouTube.
or Prime.
I scrubbed through
Okay.
that video on YouTube.
So we are gonna talk about, which it didn't load because it's that. There we go. Big Man Japan.
He's a large man.
So
Look
this,
at his hair. Look at this beautiful man's hair.
This movie is honestly one of the more brilliant in its own way movie I've seen in a long fucking time. It is absolute ludicrous. A lot of weird, crazy shit goes on during this whole fucking movie. Like just absolute batshit.
Mm-hmm. And it's a deconstruction of like the kaiju genre. Like,
But also, it's one of the few movies where the main character, who clearly has a flaw, doesn't overcome it.
no.
It just nothing. Nothing
That's who he
changes.
is.
Yeah, nothing
He
changes.
has reached his ultimate state, and that is what he is.
That's it. He does nothing. The beginning of the movie, who he is, and at the end of the movie, there is no difference. Nothing happened. Nothing changed.
If anything,
nothing
he's
changed him.
Worse at the end.
Oh yeah, because oh my god.
'Cause he's a fucking chicken shit. Turns out. All right. So the premise of this movie is that there's a Japan is regularly attacked by giant monsters. As
Not
we all
just
know.
Japan. We found out. They mentioned that. Where'd it come from?
Yeah. I mean, not from Japan is all they said.
Yeah. So, but the end heroes we'll talk about. I don't think are
the
Japanese
end heroes
heroes.
are such a good change.
I think they're American.
They are.
Yeah, I think
I
they're
read the
American.
intent behind it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I want to know if my assumption of them was what their intent. So keep going.
Yes. The world is. There are monsters that occasionally attack Japan. Used to be a lot back in the day. Back when they first founded this program that made super people very big, and they would fight against the monsters. We're in the 6th generation of that now, and there's like one monster maybe every other week, and there's only one person now left that they're doing this. And it's just
They pay him
It's so
$2,000 a month
and he's okay with it, but he wishes he got 5. Well, no, he gets 5,000 total
because he gets
paid-
3,000 in sponsorships.
Yes, that's important. But his dream would be getting 8,000 total, which is very funny. He's just kind of like a fail dad. Like he's got a kid, he's got a wife. The wife is estranged. He wanted his daughter to get into the family business, which is becoming giant and fighting monsters, and the mom did not want that.
I agreed with Monk on that. I think that, which we'll get to it. I agree with Monk, who's their career.
Oh yeah, that news report 100%. That is what happened. But they don't say it out loud, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And this documentary crew is basically following around the last superhero of Japan.
That everyone hates.
Everyone hates him because he
hates
causes collateral damage. The fucking power-up process, because the only way to make him giant is you just shock the shit out of him from a power company, and it kills birds and shit.
Yep.
So that everyone's pissed. And just everyone hates him, and he's the last defender.
Well, he's only the last. It's only his last defender because the story is his dad, who was also a defender, died overcharging himself because he loved it so much to get even bigger, and he died doing that. So the only two people remaining after this big Avengers ensemble is his grandfather, number 4, who has
generational.
Who has dementia.
Yep.
And him.
And they make a big point early in to talk about, like, back in the heyday, back like with the first great-great-grandfather or whatever.
Yep.
Like, people loved the shit out of this. There were like 52 different power plants to set it up, multiples in different cities. They were just crews of these dudes running around. They had servants. They were highly respected. And then it just cuts to this guy who's like regularly getting his windows broken in his house.
Yeah, people are vandalizing him, breaking his shit. He has a lot of books. I did notice that.
Yeah.
And he's just shit on by society. By most of society.
Everyone hates him. And then they show some of the monsters he fight.
Oh,
they're all very good.
They're so good.
We got big arm. That introduction every time is so like straightforward.
Yeah.
It's like, these are the characteristics of this. And it always says like almost no information. It's just like, this is what they look like, and this is what they do. This guy, this strangler, he can fucking grab shit.
The woman who just is stinky and has massive udders, she just stinks. Her stink is so bad it's the equivalence of 10,000 human feces.
Yep.
They
have the guy who's a leg and jumps around, and he's just happy.
You're gonna ignore the fact that the stink monster had a mating call with another peacock-like thing who resembled a giant penis, and they end up fucking.
Yeah, and then news hates it.
And the news hates it.
What else was there? There was the baby. Everyone knows.
The baby was so good. The baby monster is literally just a giant baby on the stadium.
Makes no sense.
Who was talking about what I believe was him running faster to get in the egg to be born?
Yeah, seems like it.
That's what I thought. And then
he's vilified because he accidentally. The baby tries to nurse him.
Yeah, tries because he wants. I saw that coming a mile away. I was like, oh, don't tell me his nipples are gonna get sucked. He does. Starts nursing. That's not what does it. He bites the nipple,
which makes him drop him out of shock.
Yep.
Baby die. And everyone's pissed that he killed this monster baby.
Yeah, I like the fuck. Every time the monster dies, it goes into heaven, and I fucking love that scene. The strangler deposited eggs in the building wreckage. Did they ever talk about that?
No, they never brought it back up. It was. They made a big point of showing his dumb butt with the needle in it, though.
That was so weird.
Ass shit.
It was so fucking weird. In between all the monsters is just him going through his life, just trying to like make it seem like it's better than it is. He's talking about how he has an estranged wife who she is not divorced officially, but she considers it a divorce. He's only sees
once every 6 months.
He tells the news people he visits his daughter once every month because he wants to. It's not that he doesn't. He wants to. The wife won't let him, and lets him visit every 6 months. And it's just he just kind of honestly, I've kind of felt bad for him the whole time until he killed his grandfather.
Well, also just I think it's really interesting because it gets into like some of the politics of being a giant. Like they're like, all right, we have a sponsor. They want you to put their brand across your chest. Don't put your hands in front of your chest because you're going to be filmed. We want to get that money. Because remember at one point he grabs that monster and then he remembers that they said that, so he lets it go.
I think it's also kind of funny because he doesn't want to do it. Like he does and he doesn't. And he refuses to do it and they force it on him. They literally, the SAS.
They sneak into his house.
And they do it to the cat.
The cat gets giant somehow. Electricity just makes things big.
Yeah. You want to get big, boys, jam your dick in a power plant. Boom.
They make a point showing that he clips it to his nipples. Do you remember when he did it to him when he was a kid?
Oh,
his
yeah.
dad?
Giant rock nipples.
Giant burnt nipples. Fucking stupid.
But then it gets to the scene So it's just a bunch of crazy bullshit of interesting dialogue, really easy, really funny.
Kind of interesting in that like it depicts like the decline of a society and like the way things used to be, as it doesn't make sense anymore.
And how they don't appreciate him, even though he's forced to go there and defend him, because if he wasn't there, they would just destroy shit. That one guy lifted a building, and they still were dicks to him after that.
But the point that they make though is that the fights to watch are boring as shit, which they are, honestly, because all he does, like in most of them, is just like hits him with a stick once, they fucking die.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
They all care about the ratings until this red demon baby thing kicks his ass. And then he runs like a bitch.
Well, it's because it kicks his ass. Never before in any of the monster fights he's ever done has he had his ass kicked.
So he runs away. He says he would only do it because of... He only ran away because who's going to take care of the fourth.
Yeah, if he dies, then what happens?
So
and everyone's
the fourth,
like, he's in a nursing home.
The fourth jump shots himself, becomes big, and starts doing real senile shit. He salutes the sun.
Senile man.
He starts blowing into like giant fucking exhaust tubes and starts making like jug noises with it.
He drives an airplane and just goes like... Grrr.
And then he starts like doing like the fan noise, like wow, wow, to a propeller of a plane. Shutting down the airport, of course.
Sun.
Then he's getting his ass kicked by the red dude, or he's forced to fight the red dude.
Yes.
The fourth also is there to fight the red dude. Does a good job, kind of, for a second. Then he almost dies. He's dying.
He's shit.
So what I thought was going to happen is this is the character building moment. This is where the moment where the hero is finally going to fight this thing and win. Nope. He fucking runs away, tripping over his grandfather, killing him. I was like, what? Then American comes in.
Well, no, because he runs past the United States Embassy. Because that's shown. And then, yes, the superhero family comes.
Of Americans, all red, white, and blue. You have father, mother.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and then you have the two kids, and then you have the baby. And they do, like, very American things as portrayed. For peace! Say peace. Yes. You better say peace.
Oh, it's so good, because they roll it. That's when this changed, because every fight until this point has been CG, big fights. And then this one fight, when this family shows up, it's people in suits. It's so good. It's so good.
And they just beat the shit out of this thing. Like, just...
Oh my god.
They start with the bus and they just start beating them. Like, it's violent. It is so aggressively violent.
They just beat the shit out of this dude in a red suit.
Then they use the beam power. Let's have unity. And the guy's like, takes off his hands like,
get over here.
I'm not doing anything.
Big man. Get over here, big man. Yeah. Oh my god.
Then they fly away. He loses his shoes while he's being flown away. And he makes the point, like, I lost my shoe. And then the movie's over.
Yep.
The movie stops.
To the credits with him eating dinner with these people as a giant.
Yep.
And the entire time they're fucking roasting him for not helping. And then roasting each other.
They roast each other first because they're like, never start with a bus. That's not heroic. You just start with your fists.
What the fuck are you doing starting with a bus?
Then they start roasting him. How he's like looking everywhere.
It's like, we should have finished it with the baby. Why didn't the baby kill him?
You know how much energy?
You wrong, you dumbass.
You know how much energy it costs to use the beam? Luckily, they're paying for it, so it doesn't matter. But hey, it was so fucking like a change, and that's it. That's the fucking movie. Nothing actually happens. No resolution. Nothing. You don't learn about anything. You don't know where these monsters are coming from. You don't learn about anything. The hero does not overachieve anything. You just learn about this guy, and the guy's kind of a piece of shit.
Drinking alcohol a lot at a table at the end. Good job, hero.
It was funny, but the whole time, even though nothing happens, and well, a lot of stuff happens, but nothing of merit.
Nothing happens to the main character.
Yeah, but the story itself is really fun. It's so fun to watch, and the dialogue is so brilliant, and the reactions of all the characters amazing.
They're authentic reactions to the nonsense that happens. Although I think it's really funny that the people are so jaded about superheroes at this point, because they've been doing it for 6 generations, that they're just fucking pissed because this guy breaks shit on the side, and he's boring when he fights.
When he dropped the baby, they had a memorial for the baby dying.
For the monster baby.
It was ridiculous.
He was gonna have to kill it anyway.
It's a movie that it's free for everyone who doesn't know. You can go watch it online, legally free. And
watch it on YouTube. It's great.
And there literally is. It's such a fun movie, and that's it. Just watch this fucking movie. You fucking idiots.
Watch
It's also
this
on
big
Plex.
dude with stupid hair run around. His hair is stupid when it's down, and it's really stupid when it's up.
Do you notice how his hair still went super high up even though he got it cut?
Yeah, I was hoping that they were gonna show him in another scene with like really short but still sticking up hair.
But nope. It was still. Oh yeah, Plex was. I had ad blocker on, so it kind
I
of got
didn't
rid
have
of a
any
lot
ads.
of
Oh, I do have an ad blocker.
them. Yeah, I had ad
That's
blocker.
right.
It mitigated most of them. That was Big Man Japan, guys. Let's go to the
Fantastic
watch.
movie.
Let's go to the watch list. Let's see what we're gonna watch next week. Is it? Oh, it did! DeadCon! Monk's movie, DeadCon. I have no idea what this is. So let me just quickly Google what the fuck DeadCon is.
Teach me the ways of the DeadCon.
DeadCon. The horrors of isolation of being social media influencer runs rampant when a collection of YouTube and Instagram stars soon discover there are scarier than the thousands of teenagers armed with phones asking for selfies. Here's the picture. Death is trending.
Yes. Okay, I'm on board. It's con as in convention.
I guess.
Because they're influencers.
Oh my god. There we go. That's our next movie. I'll try to add it on there, which I forgot to do.
I got it, Ian. Don't worry.
I know you did. Yeah, it was fine. DeadCon. We'll get it up there.
I added it after I finished watching the movie. At the last second.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the future. It's a short movie. We're going to talk about ideas. Okay, so possibly this week. If it happens this week, it's going to be Wednesday. I doubt I'll be able to get it done by tomorrow, but Wednesday earliest. Otherwise, it is going to starting next week. We're going to have an art show. Well, a game show. We're going to have a game show
where you
and
do art.
One of the first segments, so every week it will change between 4 games, possibly some changes in between. But with the first game we're going to play in this game show, 3 contestants will be battling it out. I will not be able to see their image. They have 10 minutes to draw using MS Paint, an image I describe. You'll be able to see all the people drawing it. You won't see what their image are. They're going to then drop their item in a Google Drive, so I won't know whose is whose. Then, during their drawing, at the 3-minute mark, I'm going to add a detail. It could be the tree needs to be red. If I said there was a tree, the tree now needs to be red. There needs to be a submarine. There needs to be a boat. Then at the 6-minute mark, I add another detail. And then at the 7.5-minute mark, yeah, very, very little time, I'm going to add a very ludicrous detail that needs to be in there. It's going to be vaguer than shit, and it's up to you to interpret what I meant. I'm going to rate them based on creativity and a series of criteria that's going to be listed prior. And you guys are going to be collectively rating them as well. So if, for instance, 5 of you voted 5 points for creativity and 2 of you voted 2 for creativity, it's going to be averaged out, and that's what the viewer creativity score is going to be. Then it's all going to be added up, and after 3 images, that's who wins. And they'll move on. And then after, because I'm hoping for the same 3 guests for all 4 for the month, so it's the same people for all 4 game shows, and that's the winner. The problem is, this segment, I know the name of it. It's called the Drunken Palette. Oh, the theme, right? I need a name, and I'm willing for suggestions of what the whole game show is called.
I will win this game.
The first one is on Wednesday, which is an important day that you told me not to do.
It's. I said probably next Wednesday. I said I don't think I can even have it
this Wednesday.
The following Wednesday.
Nice.
The thing is, do you want to be committed for 3 additional Wednesdays?
I can be committed for 3 Wednesdays.
Well, there we go then.
But, okay, clarifying question. Does it have to be MS Paint?
Yes.
How the fuck am I supposed to play?
You draw with MS Paint.
I don't have MS Paint.
Everyone has MS Paint.
No, I don't.
She has a Macintosh laptop.
Okay, when I say MS Paint, I mean very low grade paint application.
Whatever the default paint program on your OS
yeah,
is.
whatever your default paint on your...
There's not one on this, but can I use an iPad? Like, is that...
MS Paint Mac.
No, I think part of the challenge has to be you have to use a mouse, right? Otherwise...
no! Can I use GIMP? Can I use GIMP?
No, not GIMP. Definitely can't use GIMP because that has
Can't
layers.
use GIMP. Okay.
So, no, there is MS Paint for the Mac, by the way.
Can you use GIMP if you only use a brush without any settings?
If I use GIMP with no layers, can I...
We'll figure it out. But there is MS Paint for the Mac, by the way. For free.
Really?
Yeah, it's for free.
Yeah, you
I'm not camping that day next week. Damn it. We'll still figure out. And there'll be future. This isn't a one-off. This is concurrent. This is part of the change we're doing. This is where we are going to... Wednesdays are now game show day. And we're going through the game shows, and we'll be rotating and figuring out. And it'll always be new stuff every time.
Truly.
Well, there you go. And if someone can help me create a good name for the game show, that'd be grand. Because I'm drawing blanks. I keep rolling around to bag of dicks.
Drawing blanks!
Well, no, that's for that one game would be
That's
good.
drunken palette or drawing blanks would actually... I like that one better. So I might actually use drawing blanks. That is a better one!
But like, there's other games involved.
Yes, that I haven't created yet. Yet.
Similar idea though.
Yeah, it's going to be creative based.
Cheat on.
Yes, things you can't cheat on. So
I love
there's that.
I'm here for it. I'll play.
Perfect. Well, I'll have more details as the week goes on because I want to iron out some of the logos and all that bullshit. So that's coming up. Part of our transition. We're also going to have the show about games too, which we're transitioning to as well. So there we go. That was the update on that. Let's talk about something that I didn't read a lot about. So this is going to be great because this is going to piss off Cheese Man.
Oh man.
What's going on, Opti? In 26 months!
I need to quickly stealth.
Thank you for the 26 months sub there, Opti. I appreciate it, man.
I need to actually read this article.
So this is not
real quick.
This is not Cheese Man's update. This is just a big update. This was on 60 Minutes.
Yeah. It's kind of go ahead.
This is just the 60 minute with Louis. I can never say his Elizondo. Did I say his name right? I think I always butcher his name. I change it every time.
Lou Elizondo.
Elizondo, right? I say it. Yeah, Lou
That's what I'm
Elizondo.
guessing.
Elizondo. Yeah, sounds right to me. He's a former top man of Tom Longdong, and he was on 60 Minutes yesterday, talking about UFOs. All right, Joystick. This is your topic.
Yeah, you're gonna throw it. You're gonna throw it at me, right? Because I am.
Well, we all saw.
I did bring it to you, and that's my fault. But also, like, most of what they're talking about is like over the last couple of years, consistently, they've been seeing shit that they can't explain.
Right.
Like the picture depicted.
Over what do you call it? Restricted airspace.
They're air quotes going against the wind. Here's a good soundbite. Look at that thing. It's rotating. My gosh, they're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. Look at that thing, dude.
When did we give a shit? When did we give a shit about the wind?
Because wind resistance does matter.
I know it does matter, but does it matter that things can go against the wind?
And one of the quotes is like that they didn't see any like burners on that thing. So
I did see the image or the video of the ship going in the water. I did see that. That was something.
Yeah. About the size of an FA-18F with no markings, no wings, no exhaust plumes. So about the size of an aircraft, but also too small to be like multiple planets. Like,
well, he's no longer part of To the Stars. Sorry, he's no longer part of To the Stars.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, I drive against the wind. That's kind of interesting.
Well, so when you're going really, really fast, the wind starts to matter.
I think it matters when you're going slow too, though.
And it matters more when you're going fast because the wind. It's like if you're going 1,000 miles an hour, the wind that's going 100 miles an hour against you is now pushing against you with 1,100 miles of force.
Yeah, but same with planes though, like regular planes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a little turbulence, a little action, even though that's a different pocket of air. But still.
Anyway, the argument they're making is that the way it was moving didn't make sense with the way the wind was in that one bit. But also they're still being weirdly coy because they're like, we can't release everything until next month.
Wait, May or June?
Great question. I don't know when this interview happened. May 16th, so it should be June.
Wait a minute. I thought a big reveal was going to happen this month.
This is your big review of the month, I guess.
No. This is not... you can't say the reveal of the month is about them going to have to be able to reveal next month.
Yeah, have you heard of Game Reveals Tool?
Fuck off.
Hey, don't fight.
No. You're looking at $1 million house.
I'm just looking at the real estate in this
Who
area
said there was a reveal? Sorry.
There was that reveal. Remember that last?
Yeah, James
Top
Randy or some bullshit said it.
What?
Can you?
Why do you always have to ask so shy of asking for a drink?
I don't want the whole neighborhood to hear. Thanks.
None of us are in your neighborhood, but we are stretching across great lengths.
Oh, it's
pretty amazing.
I wasn't being literal.
What's his fuck
But-
from last week? Yeah, well, yeah. The other guy from last week said there's going to be a big reveal in May, specifically May.
I'm willing to believe that maybe they were talking about this interview, which was probably recorded before it aired, but still.
What do you mean? No, he didn't.
Fuck off.
Are you shitting my
Quote,
fucking
here's a good
face?
quote. Could this have been Russian or Chinese technology? Ryan Graves responds, I don't see why not.
I mean, that's
so
fair.
it doesn't mean it's from fucking space.
No, that's fine. I'm not arguing that. Right now, I'm upset that Cheeseman said that last week James Fucko did not say there was going to be a big reveal about UAPs, because I clarified that with you about UAPs. Watch the fucking VOD about in May.
Who's James Fucko?
Randy or some fucking, I don't remember
It's
his fucking
whatever.
name. I guess I could look, because I still have the fucking video. I mean, I could play the fucking video to say, yes, you did. What's his fucking name?
No, watch the
James
VOD, fuck
Fox. James Fox.
you. Also, Marco Rubio has
Yes.
shit to say about this.
Extremely beyond compelling report. Is he Trump?
Oh my god, I know, fucking right.
Except he wouldn't know the word compelling.
And I said very clearly, like, that's such a vague statement, and you clarified that it was going to be about UAPs. I said, oh, so he's talking specifically about UAPs and not just about anything like the gas crisis. And he couldn't say it, but we know.
Yeah, I remember
60 Minutes? No one gives a shit, and nothing was said in 60 Minutes. What was so big? The 60 Minutes report this month was saying that the shit that's big is coming next month. So why didn't he say it's coming next month?
Yeah, they're talking about like 3 different little videos, little clips that came out recently. And they're like, more is coming out soon. But
and all those clips were old, right?
I don't know, dude. I'm
not
quickly
like super
scrubbing this
old.
footage.
But they were relatively old. They weren't like Big Dick New, like came out that they weren't aired for
2014, I think is what it's saying. 2014, 2015.
None of this is
years
big.
old by now.
So basically these clips, so James Fox's fucking prophecy has not come into play yet because of, it can't be 60 Minutes because 60 Minutes is referencing June as the big reveal, not May. So James Fox is either a cunt or the big reveal still has 14 days left.
It's running out of time, Tool.
But then let's bring this back to where this really matters. No, he said in the month of May. He didn't say in the next week. He said month of May. And this brings it back to me saying that's not true. It's not going to happen in May. If anyone recalls, I said I can't give details, but I have an NDA, but big dick shit's going to happen in June. If anyone remembers that, kick the VOD, it happened. So I am now more fucking accurate by this logic than this fucko.
It's just, I'm kind of fascinated that they finally managed to do a thing like this on a semi-reputable news source.
No, they did on semi-reputable news source because no one watches 60 Minutes anymore. No one watches TV news anymore.
Well, it just means this, like, CBS signed off on this.
But they signed off on nothing.
They signed off on people talking about UFOs.
No, they or
UAPs. Sorry, UAPs.
That are not
what's UAP versus UFO? Unidentified
aerial
alien
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Alien phenomenon?
Aerial.
No, aerial.
Aerial, okay.
Because
60 Minutes is trying to get more views. See, I think Monk is right. They're trying to pull in more people because they're failing. TV media is failing. Internet obviously is winning. Obviously, convenience. Who would have thought? So yeah, just because it was on there doesn't mean it's reputable. You know what's on there? You know what's on TV? Fox. All right. And I'm not going to trust a goddamn thing on that. And hell, I don't even trust anything on NBC, MSNBC, fucking CNN. I don't trust those shit either.
No, even the news that like I'm aligned with, like I can't even watch that shit because
it's all bullshit.
And it's like, oh, well, they're going to tell you about X, Y, or Z because they want you to have a certain reaction to it.
And they're going to twist it. And it's
and it usually equates to spending money. So it's, I mean,
The thing is, everyone's telling news stories, and my biggest take on all of this is so simple. It's simply there's right and wrong that we all have a moral code by, and follow it. That's all you got to do. Don't kill person. It should be up there.
That doesn't work in this country, though. The moral code thing.
Yeah,
I know it
we
doesn't
have
work.
guns made to kill person.
Because religion inserts itself, and like
it's almost like that shouldn't be your code. You should.
But
What
like,
if I
like,
worship the
hundreds-
UAP?
Hundreds of years of like philosophy would say this is what old white dudes just used to fight about. Is
I
like,
know.
Are
That's the
we
fucky
a blank
part of it.
slate? Are we this? Are we that? Is it religion? Is it this? And I think it's really uncomfortable for people to acknowledge that
They're
like
fucked and
most
dumb.
atheists are like
More compassionate.
much better people than most
Yeah.
Christians.
Well, I have a take is that like when my motivation to being not a piece of shit most of the time is just that I think don't be a piece of shit. I don't need a reason to do it.
It's easier to not be a piece of shit.
It's so easy not to do it. Now, I don't need to back it on saying I'm XYZ religion. This is why I'm doing it. I'm not trying to get into favorship of an entity. I just don't think you should be a piece of shit. Very big brain logic here.
Treat other people
But-
like you want to be treated. It'll be fine.
Yes.
But-
That's why I'm a big supporter of how I think everyone for a year needs to not only work in a fast food job,
Hell yeah.
but needs to give a shit about it to not get fired.
Well,
Like, show
that's
up.
They have to
that's what
live-
the last 2 years of high school should be. Is just retail or fast food.
Yeah, while you're working
So you
at
can
this
get
fast
shit
food
on.
place, your bills need to be adjusted so that you have like $30 left over at the end
There are
of
a
the
lot
month
of terrible
to do stuff
atheists,
with.
kind of like libertarians. Libertarians are their own bullshit. Libertarians, in my opinion, are people who are basically alt-right for a lot of, at least the libertarians that I read about, they're almost alt-right, but they're trying to stand on a higher fucking pedestal. That's how I dictate libertarians.
Yeah.
Because they're all like, blah, 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 but I'm also going to say this very heinous thing.
Every libertarian I've met was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed male.
Aryans?
You're right.
I almost. They're all, and they always, also, this actually, is Belle still here? I don't think she's still here. Belle knows, I mean, he blocked me on Twitter, this guy, but he also kind of led the line of libertarian.
Uh-oh.
And it was great. Oh, yeah, that guy was such a piece of
How
shit.
is something with the name libertarian such a shitty thing?
Well, it started with that guy, Jordan Peterson, right? Didn't it start with Jordan Peterson?
I like liberty. Liberty sounds cool.
And
Yeah.
I like anything that ends in Aryan.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Oh my god, I was thinking of
What
like...
did you do to people who
I'm
work
sorry.
at libraries?
I was thinking of like an agrarian society. I'm
No, okay. The truth comes
Librarians
out.
are fucked now.
Cancel Sam.
Thank God I'm not a public school teacher anymore.
Jesus Christ.
I meant dash
You're free now.
A-R-I-A-N.
You're free
Jesus.
now.
Sure.
Like librarian.
Fucking
Right.
hell.
I know, this is what you've done. Now
did
every
this to
time somebody
yourself.
says, oh, I'm a librarian, I'm just gonna be like, it ends in Aryan.
How was your tour of the Capitol, Sam?
It was nice. I took Nancy Pelosi's laptop. Thank you for asking.
I'm just
There's a
saying.
very
it's-
compelling speaker who said something about Hitler. It was fine. It was great.
yeah. You know, the one thing he did right. Oh my
He
god.
did one thing right. He cared about children.
Oh my
What?
god. No, we didn't. Oh my god. So back to just how hard is it not to be a piece of shit? It's really not. Just mind your biz, and who gives a shit what other people do? That's it. That's all it is.
No, that's not true. That's
What?
not true.
What?
Why should you care what other people do?
Not because if other people are fucking children, then I do give a shit.
That's the difference. Because you know what they're not doing? They're not minding their own shit.
Yeah, they're getting
now-
into other people's shit.
They're getting into other
But-
people's shit.
Right, but like if they're, I don't think I can have this discussion right now.
No, it's pretty
Yeah,
easy.
well,
no,
no,
I'm
because-
just gonna start yelling.
because you're an Aryan. It's fine.
You're in the right. You're in the right with your passion, but you're also not counteracting anything that was said at the same time.
Yes, because
You
we're
feel
not
like-
saying just because you're minding your shit doesn't mean you can diddle kids. Just to be
So
clear.
you're saying that it's
Literally,
not,
you're getting into somebody else's shit the
Because
second you
if,
start that.
yeah, the second, so
both
minding,
of them have to happen simultaneously. It can't be like, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. They have to happen on the same at
you
the
mean,
same time.
no, I think consent needs to fucking happen. So
Well,
that
because-
kind
Yeah,
of
because
diddles.
you're affecting another human being at that
Yeah,
point.
so you're not minding your own shit anymore. You see where I'm getting at? Mind your own shit. Now,
no,
if-
no, okay, wait.
Yeah, mind your own.
Okay, but
Shit.
no, listen, shut
Okay.
up. Listen. If I'm not me, I'm a wholesome AF person.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I read
minding
you.
my
Yep.
own shit. And what was the other part of this?
No, it's
Diddling
literally just
kids.
minding your own shit.
Okay, but
Mind your
what
own
if
shit.
somebody else isn't walking that righteous path? They're not minding
no,
their own shit.
you're
They're
mitigating.
fucking
You're
licking
mitigating.
kids' buttholes.
You're mitigating the mind. If everyone minded their own shit, then everything would be okay.
Yeah. Other
But
people, they
since-
don't mind their own shit. Is our obligation to get mad at that person.
Yeah,
No,
for
it
not
is my
minding their own
problem.
shit.
I'm a mandatory reporter.
Yeah.
No, so you're mitigating. So in the perfect utopia society, everyone minds their own shit. Now someone's now straying from the path and not minding their own shit.
What
now
if-
they're
but-
they're a fucking anomaly
This is
and
the
need to be
religion I'm
dealt with.
This doesn't work though, because what if someone somebody else didn't mind their own shit and they stabbed someone and left them for dead on the side of the
Right.
road, and you walk by and you're like,
No,
minding
here's the
my
thing.
own shit, and then
No,
that person dies.
that's
even
your
though they're like,
difference.
"Please
No,
help
that's
me."
the
Well, if
difference.
somebody stabbed somebody else, they didn't mind their own shit anymore.
Yeah, so there's that. But here's the biggest thing too. You're and honestly, in my belief, you have no obligation to help. However, it is not against you to help too. You should, and it'd be in everyone's best interest to help somebody.
No,
but we're
I
not
think-
in a state where, because there is states, I think New Jersey might even be one of them,
At
where
will stab state.
where
The Good Samaritan
No.
laws.
yeah, the Good Samaritan laws. And I do not agree with Good Samaritan laws because there's a lot of factors that go into play with that. If you're currently being stabbed, I should not put my life at risk with the guy stabbing you. I shouldn't have to. There should be a good law
There are
enforcement
people who are
stopping.
paid to do that.
Yes, they who that's their job.
They're supposed to.
Okay, so I'm also going to posit this, that there's like thousands of years of, like evolution built into us, and we're so far removed from like our animal instincts that you don't even know what you would do in some of those situations. And
I
you
would run.
be-
Are you shitting me?
You,
If I see
well,
someone
you would be-
stabbing, I'm
you
fucking
don't
out
know
like a
what you would
bitch.
do.
I know
Not
I'm
if
a.
you see somebody being stabbed. I'm just saying that
I'd
there's
say,
like
holy shit, that guy's getting stabbed, and run away.
there's
You know what most people would do? Take out a phone and video it.
That's true.
that's a problem. Too.
Well, if you video it, then at least maybe they can identify the stabber.
Oh my god.
So if
That
someone
happened
is
all the time in middle school, like
If-
these kids would
so
like
people are getting
beat the
stabbed?
shit out of another kid,
Oh.
and just like
Why
everybody
is it
would
always
circle
people
around
being stabbed?
and take videos.
yeah, but kids don't know
and-
any better.
I don't know,
Kids are
just
dumb.
cancel me.
I mean, I didn't.
That
I
was the
didn't even
right
know.
solution.
No, I didn't know any better in high school and middle school either. I was a piece of shit, but it was
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
I didn't
I
stab
was-
anybody. But
Reportedly.
we can't rely on children to mind their own shit.
that's well, children are their own entity because they're all, like, honestly, if children
Children
minded their own
are-
shit,
Yeah, children are like
We'll
adults
start
who
having
haven't
Toby.
figured themselves out yet and are like just trying everything.
they're trying actually just to fit in. Everything's just trying to like just not be hated because it mattered for some reason. We didn't learn that shit doesn't matter till later. So about the stabbing, if I literally see someone being stabbed, I'm pretty confident knowing myself that I'd be afraid of getting stabbed, that I would
I
call
don't
the
want to be
cops.
stabbed.
And
but that
and
wasn't my
evade it.
hypothetical.
But
It
if there's
was
someone on
you
the
come across
ground,
a person who had been stabbed.
if I see a guy being like who has been stabbed, I would call the cops immediately and then be very careful not to touch that person.
Yeah, you don't want to get sued because you did them bad.
But
You're
by
not a
calling,
medical professional.
but there you go. By calling 911, you are not minding your own shit.
Well, this is a
Bam.
sequence that got propagated because somebody else didn't mind their own
Someone
shit.
didn't mind their own shit, so I'm doing my
Now
best.
everyone's fucking
no
stays
one's gonna
ruined.
mind their own shit. We can't even get people to wear masks. No one's gonna mind their own shit.
I didn't say that perfect utopia is ever going to happen. I'm just saying if people led by that code, there wouldn't be any issue. But unfortunately, now there's rivets in my fucking code, so I have to do the best I can
Gotta
to
bolt some
flatten.
stuff on there.
I gotta flatten that earth by calling the cops and staying the fuck away.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
it's
doing-
Toby
I'm doing the best. What's up, Lucy?
Lucy.
You just missed
Anyway,
Sam
UFOs.
calling herself an Aryan. It was amazing.
Oh my god, it wasn't.
No.
It was an
She
accident.
likes things that end with Aryan.
It was an accident, and I specified I was talking about.
You know how many accidents
ARIAN.
in the 40s happened when they identified as Aryan too? Oh my god.
More so in the 30s, but
I would say they regretted it in 45.
I can't believe libertarians did all that.
Fucking libertarians. Toby, you missed my Twin Peaks reference, which was awesome, and I appreciated it. But yeah, no, I think if everyone, and it relies on everyone being a good person, we're fine. Unfortunately, that's not the case, so I'm just going to judge everyone. It's working out great for me. I'm okay. I'm alive still, somehow.
I need those 5G blacking masks, though.
Needless to say, James Fox, lying cunt, fuck him.
Didn't mind his own business.
Didn't mind his own fucking goddamn business. Was that there? There we go. All right, what are we on? Oh, I gotta make a cocktail, so shit.
Yes, having a format sucks, huh?
I know, right? Here we go. Let's talk about drinking.
Oh, the thing where to save how many fucking drinks?
128 pints.
128 pints. This is what it's gonna take to save a country. Which was United Kingdom?
The UK's pubs, to keep them alive. Everyone needs to drink 128 pints, and I am doing my part
God.
in America.
That's a lot. Can you?
Well, it's
can
because
we convert
they're coming
that
out
to
of
like cans of Coors Light and?
Yeah, they're coming out of COVID. Like shit's been hard. I mean, same thing's happening here.
So it's different though here because of their vaccine.
The drinking culture there is different.
It is. It's different. They've been partying still and testing more. So all their people have still been going out to pubs and partying still and getting infected probably, but testing. But their vaccine is still in is still higher. It's like 40 plus still, right? Or has immune compromise still.
Vaccine
yeah, it's harder to get. It's a lot harder to get it out there. So they're still trying to. They're open, but they're still trying to not die.
Yeah, but my only comment to Tool when I sent this story in was, boy, this is like the best. This is the best challenge. This is the best way to help the economy I've ever heard of.
128 pints though isn't really that much. Think about it.
It's quite a bit. Like if I have
128 drinks. It's 128 drinks. I do that in a week.
A pint?
Yeah.
A pint? That's 2 cups.
Isn't that?
Yeah, it's like what she's drinking.
Yeah.
So 128.
So
like 3 of those would be like a real good evening, buddy.
It's 256. Whoop-de-fucking do. If you don't have to do it at once, do it in 2 weeks. Easy. Are you shitting me? I do that.
Oh.
I did 3,000 drinks in a year.
Yeah. Was there a time frame for what they needed to do this by?
That's the problem, right? I'm sure it's longer than 2 weeks.
This summer, so 3 months. So you got 3 months.
Easy. 256 in 3 months. That's what?
That's
like
doable.
75 in a month? Whoop-de-fucking do. Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so like how many days we got? I'm just guessing. 90 days.
I'm saying 75, probably closer to 80 drinks a month. Whoop-de-fucking do, right?
Yeah, 80 drinks a month is actually very doable.
Very doable. That's 2.5 drinks a day.
Especially if you're in a culture already where the norm is to go out most nights after work and have a couple of pints.
During the whole pandemic, I'm pretty sure Shorn has fucking made those numbers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, fuck, even Saturday, if I recall, he was pretty fucking. He did shots.
Lucy's saying nice things about your eyeshadow.
I don't know what that
sorry,
means.
I was looking up.
Thank you, Oh, talking to Sam, my bad.
Let me see. Let me.
Yeah, no, she's too busy looking at buildings for some reason.
Are you guys buying a house?
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, no, are you kidding?
Not in this economy.
Not in this economy.
I was gonna say, you should wait for it to crash and then buy one.
Well, you know what?
Can I buy all the booze they didn't manage to sell when people crash?
I'm like total type A personality, and like my anxiety right now about the housing market is like at a 12 out of 10 because in this area, like this year versus last year, everything has gone up like $50,000, and
yeah. Just wait. It's
like,
it's gonna dive.
It's a great time to own houses.
My newsfeed is constantly like, because I don't know, it fucking picks up on my housing market anxiety. It's like,
were you looking at Cheeseman's condo?
Is the bubble gonna burst? No, experts say no. Is it?
It never bursts. The bubble is infinite.
The price.
It never bursted in the early thousands.
6% or whatever.
Ride this fucking bull to the moon.
Honestly, like every day that goes by, I just think
Dogecoin
of like loopholes to where I can just stay in the house that we're renting and fuck the landlords over because they own like
that's how it is.
So fuck them.
So you're saying
I'm a millennial, baby.
Do you want to see Cheese Man's house, Sam?
Yeah, have you seen Cheeseman's house?
Have you seen
No,
Cheese
but
Man's
I'm
house?
hypothesizing. That's what the whole thing. Like I took it.
This is not his actual house.
Is it that? Is it that
Here we go.
building though? That's like red and yeah. Oh, the one with the Sims, the Winnie the Pooh.
This is not the Sim. You saw some of the Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, I saw that in your thing. But yeah, I saw this one. The one that looks like handsome Squidward.
You watch You read the Discord.
You were
comments?
watching this over my back?
No, it was like right over here. It was over here for like the last hour.
Oh, you just saw the frame.
I saw
okay.
You haven't seen the bathroom yet.
I saw the ripped Winnie
The
the
Canadian
Pooh.
housing economy didn't correct. Well, Canadian doesn't count.
This is what housing looks like in Canada.
No,
This is-
our market here though is just it's fucking insane.
Well, it depends.
There-
Like, Denver itself is like gross. Like what houses used to be
Portland is
300,000 are
gross
like
now.
1 to 0.5 million.
Portland is gross.
I forgot that there was a Rick Astley at Staircase.
I know. So this Cheese Man's house, just for your record, guys. For those who
Yeah,
are
this is
listening,
his actual house.
Wait.
He
What
made
team is
this.
that?
That was
Go
that
Sports.
was Tom Brady.
Patriots?
Yeah, Patriots.
Okay.
So
Brady Gate.
he went through the
Behold the
effort to
shower.
make sure everything is exactly where it is. Just for record, he designed that. That was me. I'm the bear.
Wait, is this The Sims?
No,
Well,
it's
Tower Unite.
Tower Unite.
Oh. Hey, good choice in vodka.
Betka?
It's okay.
No,
Absolute.
that's
Absolute. Yeah, that was somewhere else. I don't really.
It's fine.
I'd be living.
Everyone goes to
on
Absolute
the
like it's a
beach right
fucking-
now if the housing market wasn't ridiculous. Well, I think the housing market is going to crash in the next 2 years. Easy. It's gonna.
How
It's so
damn
fucking
well,
Wait,
man.
I can't wait that long.
Why can't you?
No,
You're gonna
I'm
die in the
not
next
gonna
2
lie.
years?
I
I'm
was
not gonna
pretty.
lie.
I was pretty
our
liberal on
rent
the
is-
2 year mark.
Our rent is easily $700 less than it should be, if not $1,000 less than it should be. So
And
I'm
now
good
the
for now.
landlord hears that and is like, whoop.
Yeah,
No,
the landlord
you know
watches
what?
this
That's
show.
why- that's why, like, whatever Bill wants, like,
Bill
that's
Gates?
why. No, Bill, that's our landlord. That's
5G?
why I like the yard and shit.
There's 5G
like,
in this house.
I like how
Angels and
Shenmue is-
airwaves! Oh my gosh!
I like how the guy who was Shenmue is playing keyboard.
Well,
God, his
and the
head's
guy
so
from
tiny.
Danganronpa is on piano.
Oh my god. I also like how the whole time a gastronaut's just eating chips because he's always eating chips the whole
I love a
fucking
chip.
time.
Chips are good. This video really gave me a
Right.
lot to reflect on. Like, I learned
How
so much
good-
about Cheese Man
And
very
how
quickly.
Tower Unite is such a brilliant game for how cheap it is and how you can just do so much in it. Such a fucking solid title. And they
Like, I
improved
want-
it. Since he
I want-
made this, they improved this game like tenfold. This is me trying to invite a guest. Look at that.
Yeah, trying.
Yeah, it's an insanely good game. All the fucking bullshit. Who the Cheese Man? Tell me who who the fucking people's names are. Like, who the fuck is Pam? Who is Nicholas? Who are these fuckers?
Wait, I think he just named everybody.
No, they must have. Are they your conquests?
Yeah, these are the bears he done fucked.
This is the fucking weird. The fact that he got him holding the fucking wall just makes me laugh. It's just that was a good bit. That was a good bit.
Trump solo building a fence, or sorry, a wall. Is a pretty funny picture.
Yeah.
What was that Winnie the Pooh doing?
That was not Winnie the Pooh. That is a Trump. He's just orange.
This guy? That?
Yeah, that's just a Trump.
That's
Oh
Trump.
Jesus! I thought that was Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I can see how you're confused with all the
From
other
the back, from behind.
all the other Winnie the Poohs.
Oh, this is it's so much better. I only have a furry convention in mind.
Yeah. Well, doesn't everybody?
You guys, I
don't think your eyeshadow compliment
yesterday.
was an insult.
IRL.
I thought it was-
My wife just said that she saw a furry like it's a fucking unicorn.
I tried to take a picture, but
No!
he
Let people, you know what you
wouldn't-
failed on? You
he
failed
wouldn't
on minding
sit
your
still.
he
business.
wouldn't quit moving. He wouldn't sit still, and I couldn't get the picture because he
You
was
wouldn't
just
mind
zip
your own
zone everywhere.
business. You wouldn't mind your biz. You broke the rule already of minding your own shit.
You took a picture of a furry.
No, I tried to. It didn't work.
Oh my god!
You took a blurry picture of a furry.
No,
A
I
blurry
never did
furry.
take a picture because that's how fast he was moving.
You attempted. That's how you knew it was blurry.
Yeah, and then I was texting my brother about it, and my brother was like, Pixar didn't happen. And I'm like, I couldn't get a fucking picture because he wouldn't quit moving around. Anyway, he was
There we go.
he was working at Walmart, and I
Wait,
Wait, he
working?
was working?
yes.
So how was the furry in the
I
suit?
have questions now.
That's why I tried to take the picture.
Wait, he was working. Like he had the vest on and he was in a suit.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe he just got his own vest.
Why did you ask for help? And be like, hey, can I need help looking for toilet paper? And then take
I
a
need
picture.
to find a
Oh my
frozen
God.
pizza.
Because like for me, there's nothing like worse besides like
That's not minding your own
making a
business.
phone call or answering the phone. There's nothing worse than like asking where something is in a store.
No,
'Cause I have
when
an
you
app for that.
Wait, you're saying that's not worse than taking a picture of a stranger without them knowing?
I didn't take
She
the
hasn't just-
picture.
she
I
wanted
minded
to.
my own shit.
No,
No,
you
you
tried to
didn't
take a
want to.
picture. You failed at it.
Not only did you fail at it, then you told everyone else in the world that you failed at
Oh
it.
my gosh, look, what does this mean? Hostile message blocked?
What did you try to write?
Well, Lucy tried to write something and it got censored.
Oh,
Actually,
did
I'm turned
it?
into an ILAP shadow. I'm gonna guess.
Junkie?
maybe-
Junkie. That's it. Did you try to write junkie?
It does actually show that on mine.
Holy
because
It shows
shit,
it on
it
mine.
censored you. It
did?
censored you.
I don't have
Yeah, it's
auto mod on.
probably because you have words like censoring on your account. turned
No
on.
one. Oh, her.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
How do
oh,
I
was gonna
undo
say,
that?
okay.
You
I
have
was gonna
to do your
say
account settings. I
everything
don't
should be
fucking know.
Okay,
everything
you
should
don't
be
know.
off
I'm
here.
not gonna do it in the middle of the show. I'm not gonna walk you through your account settings on Twitch.
Let's get to what's important.
Yeah.
I'm out of a drink.
Sorry.
I'm drinking a pre-made Negroni. Same brand as the old-fashioned last week, so I have a feeling we're gonna.
I believe
it's
that
kinda
means
red. It's a little bit red.
black eye.
Well,
I thought about saying it like that, and then nope.
so it says you just open and pour, and then drink.
Maybe it means little black.
Man, it just pours fucking everywhere.
Which makes no sense. It's clearly red.
It is so red, it's insane. All right, that's. Oh shit! You know what we didn't do? You guys suck at this. We gotta light the candle.
What do you mean?
You said we suck at this.
I can't believe Tool got into my business and told me I suck at it. Well, fuck you, guy.
I'm not your buddy.
I'm trying to light the candle, but it's not working. There we go. Candle has been lit.
Well, thank God for ceremonies.
All right, Negroni, let's try this out. Smell?
What is it supposed to be?
It doesn't smell like anything. This is
Is it
weird.
supposed to be like a particular mixed drink? Or is that the name of the mixed drink?
The name of the next drink is Negroni.
Huh.
It's a cocktail.
That's a terrible font. It looks like it says
Gin and vermouth.
Negroni.
It's Italy. Italy. You know, what do you expect from Italians?
Negroni. It still sounds like a racial slur.
Have any of you
Oh, yeah.
watched Sopranos and Fury?
I've seen them all.
It's a stupid, the fucking Negroni.
Fucking hell. So okay. So the taste itself, fucking beautiful. The finish, pine cone.
That's fucking gin, dude.
Ah, I got fucked.
You
It
drank
was
gin.
chilled. I did chill it. The packet was in the freezer, so it was.
Yeah.
It's still cold. It's just so
Here's
ginny.
the cruel joke of chilling things, by the way. All it does is suppress flavors. So if you need to chill something to make it taste good, that
It's
means
shit.
it tastes bad.
Yeah.
If
Or
it
you know what's
tastes
funny
like
too?
pine cone, then
Hot
it's
does
not
that
good
too.
gin.
Hot. Well, yeah, it's pre-made.
Well,
You expect it to be
It
good.
makes the flavor change. Like it flips it around
Yeah,
and it
like
comes around
coffee
either way.
too. If you make coffee super hot, it gets rid of the fact that it's shit coffee.
Yeah. Well, that's because you can't taste it.
I
as
did
much
forget
as
to
your
light the candle
tongue
last night.
turns-
I know I did
is
monk.
melted. Turns your tongue into leather.
So I'm just gonna try to. But the taste is so sweet and delicious at 1st and then it's so pine
So,
coney after.
What you do?
It's just
I've
don't
got a
stop
theory.
drinking.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep
Oh,
that moving.
Fuck, we're all right. We're nearly out. We're
You're gonna have to
nearly
make
out.
like a river that just pours it into your mouth nonstop.
Let's talk about this.
You might die.
This is the final topic
Jeff
before we get onto the
Bezos
game
is-
and then long dong segment.
Super yacht. There's
Yep.
geese outside. Don't worry about it.
There's a flock of Canadian geese.
How much?
outside.
This is this actually the picture of the yacht? Because I don't think
It
it's
is.
actually the
I
yacht.
I
know how
Googled
much
$5
it
million
costs because
yacht.
I read the article.
Yeah, this is Jeff Bezos yacht.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Remember when we did that game not too long ago about how rich Jeff Bezos is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a picture of his. Ooh, is it? No, that's not.
I don't see the support yacht.
No.
It has a goddamn helicopter launching pad. Like,
No, that's the
because
one.
you need to be able to get away from your yacht.
That's
very
the
quickly.
one. That's the picture. That's the picture of the yacht.
My God, though. Okay, what was it like? 500 million was it, or was
500 million. 500 million.
Yeah,
yeah, $500 million.
$500 million. Like costs more than a fucking island.
I bet he bought an island to park the fucking thing. Now
Oh, yeah, you need to park it somewhere.
imagine if there's a tsunami and that thing just flips.
Oh, it'd be so good. Hits an
So
iceberg.
the thing about his yacht, let's break this down. Not only do you need a yacht to support that yacht,
Yeah.
you need staff. How many staff do you think work on that yacht?
You need a yacht full of support staff.
That's an additional yacht, but to support
Probably
how
just
many people do you
cleaning
think?
crew.
You need a yacht just for their sleeping quarters.
Cleaning crew alone, 50 people.
Yep.
I'm willing to bet.
Easy.
Easy
To
keep that thing like serviced.
If I had a yacht, like, would I really want other people?
Yes.
On
You know
my
why?
goddamn boat?
No, think about it. Think about this. Would you? Okay, now you live the lifestyle where
You
people
want them to be
do
clean,
everything
don't want
for
to
you.
work.
You want them to make everything. I don't want to cook my own food. Let them do it. They're better at it.
No.
Fuck it.
I like cooking and
You know how many
cleaning.
hookers are on
Not
that
that
boat?
much.
Probably
No,
a
not
lot.
that much.
Dude, that yacht is probably longer than my fucking neighborhood.
And here's the question.
Let's see how many levels.
What the
One,
fucking
two,
point is it?
3, 4, 5.
5, because the
What
top's
does
the roof.
any
levels.
human being do? All right, me, joystick. If I'm gonna buy a house for me, like, I might want to have maybe 1 or 2 rooms that's for personal shit, and a bedroom,
And then an
and then
entertainment
common
room.
rooms,
And then an
and then
entertainment
maybe
room.
something nice for my wife, maybe a couple nice rooms for her.
Oh, I'm including.
Well, yeah, you got her the kitchen. It's fine.
Oh boy.
I can go to hell. But like,
Wow.
this is like bigger than a fucking mansion. What do you
Yeah.
do with all the extra rooms? What do you even fucking do?
Dude, I can barely keep up with the house cleaning.
Leave
in
them
this
empty.
Fucking
Ooh.
house.
Leave them empty? Why did you buy a big boat?
Yeah, I don't.
To-
that's why I don't.
To
understand
compensate
people
for your massive dick.
You know what you do this for though, like legitimately, is because you're the richest motherfucker on the planet and you want to prove
You
you're
know
the
what?
richest
I'm
motherfucker on the
gonna
planet.
defer to Monk here, who mentioned the magic C word.
Cocaine.
The only way possible to keep a boat like that
Kokani?
is cocaine.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you did
No.
spell it wrong. I guess you did.
So here's another thing.
Kokania.
So, I mean, just imagine. So, do you think this has the same
How many
curses?
party rooms do you need?
How susceptible do you think this is, like cruise ships, to toppling over from being too top heavy?
Well, you just have to make sure you always keep it near
Oh,
the shore.
it doesn't look too top heavy to me. The bottom looks very sturdy.
It's very Titanic, and that
It
never
is.
sank.
There's
Never did.
probably like 3 levels underneath that we can't even see.
Yeah, it's like an iceberg.
That's where the help sleeps.
It is where the help sleeps, Tool.
I know it is
Does
usually.
do cruise ships really tip over?
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
They are.
a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
No.
a lot. Yes, they do.
Tip over.
Yeah,
With people
I
in
feel
them?
like there's like at least one every other year.
yeah. Usually it's every. Not every. I'd say every like 3 years. There's one that tips. But
Yeah, because they get
3
too
to 4.
close to a storm, and then
But they
oops.
get too
Oh my
close
God.
to a storm, but they're usually when they tip though, it's near shore because they see the storm coming and they try to like
yeah,
mitigate
they're
against
trying
it.
to get someplace safe.
And
The
then
more-
it doesn't tip completely over because they go so close to shore that it runs itself in and crashes into like coral or some bullshit.
Whoa!
That's a
Only
fucking
few
fear,
people
by the
fall
way.
out.
If the fucking boat ever tips over, I'm gonna shoot myself. That's it. I don't want to deal with the fucking deep
You
blue
don't want
sea
to have a
shit.
Poseidon adventure?
Yeah, no, Poseidon. That's the one. I don't want a Poseidon fucking adventure. I'm out. That is a nightmare. That
Oh,
is
man, it's
fucking
so
scary
good.
as shit. Are you shitting me?
I'd be so excited and then die while I'm
Oh,
smiling.
I'm slitting my own throat. Like I would not. I can't. I wouldn't be able to handle that. That's too much.
It's easy. You just need to get somebody who's an Olympic swimmer to go through the fucking underwater tunnel first.
Every Poseidon adventure, don't only like 2 people live and they're healthy as shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh my god, no. That even reminds me of the Pokemon episode where Tentacruel gets involved. I think Tentacruel's involved.
All right. Well, if you commit suicide, can I eat
No,
you?
Gyarados. It's Gyarados. The fucking fuckface James kicks Magikarp, evolves into Gyarados and flips over the fucking cruise ship. Fuck that. No? No one watched that? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, no, I watched it. I'm just
You
trying to
get-
think of like, is it if I eat you after you commit suicide, is that getting involved in somebody else's business?
No, my business is done. You can throw me in a
Okay.
fucking dumpster for all I care.
All right, cool.
Drill a full few holes in me and just fuck me. It's fine.
Do you think they get seasick on that yacht? Like, do you think
Fuck
he
no.
spent fucking $500 million
You think
on
that
a goddamn
boat
boat and
rocks?
still get seasick?
That boat doesn't rock.
Literally, $500 million. If I were to actually see that as like a number on a fucking piece of paper, it is such an inconceivably large amount of money.
But do you still get seasick?
I don't
Yes,
think
I get
so.
even more seasick because I'm like, holy shit, how did I spend so much
Then,
money?
like, what's the point, dude?
Yeah, well, he's not getting seasick because he's
Yeah,
lived
he's
with that
taking
money.
he's taking the capsules. He's just constantly just popping that shit.
All right,
What, when in Germany, they have this gum that you can chew,
Yeah,
and
it's magic.
it's amazing.
Don't eat too much of it though, because you probably will get sick.
I've been on a ferry before, and that German gum was the only thing that,
Like from Legend of Zelda.
I don't know, dude. Oh, and on tour buses, oh my god, on the tour buses, I got so sick, but not because of the magic gum.
Thanks, magic gum.
So we're gonna move on to the AI fighting thing. So the AI fighting thing, I do want to revamp it. I want to go with our new rule: joystick 5 wins in a row dictates move on a rank. I don't know how you want to
Yeah,
start
we
going.
need to automate that shit.
I'll start running it again. What were you asking, Sam?
Oh, I was gonna ask, is this the salty bit stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm not
the biggest
very
fan of it.
gifted
Yeah.
with this whole area.
Me neither.
So
Oh, none of us are.
No, you guys are like awesome, and I don't even know who these people are. So I'm probably gonna.
I don't know who the
peace
fuck
out.
that chicken is. You see that chicken?
I didn't see a chicken.
There's a chicken
It's-
right there.
it's right
very
there.
tiny. I'll make it bigger.
Oh dear! Look at its neck.
I know.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna
very
figure out
excited.
who's. We're excited to see who's gonna win this shit.
But
She's gonna.
I'm gonna peace
He's
out.
gonna
So,
bounce because the next is long dong anyway. So cheers.
Thank you for having me.
See, I'll message you about the
Dates.
painting with blanks, drawing with blanks, drawing with blanks,
Drawing a blank.
drawing a blank,
blanks.
drawing a blank.
Yeah,
There we go.
and I need to. I'm gonna text you anyway because we need to do some coordinating. Before...
Yeah. Before July even, because I'll be there in July.
That's right. Well,
It'll be
You're
fine.
always
We're gonna
welcome
broadcast from an island. I think.
Also, there, you guys got. Oh, I have your dates. I gotta look. There's an actually.
I want to make it happen.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Oh my God, this
there's
weekend-
an EDM festival while you guys are there's an EDM show that's amazing while you guys are here. I think that I want to see if we can get you into.
if it's on September 3rd, we're out
It's not.
because we're gonna go see Rammstein.
I figure it's. I think it might be the day. You guys get in the second, right?
Yeah,
It might be on the 4th.
that's a Saturday.
Yeah, so I think it's on the 4th.
Is it like a rave or whatever?
It's at the Armory, the same place Rammstein is at.
Is there,
Rammstein.
is there dancing? Like, do you dance?
Probably it's
It's
EDM.
EDM.
It's the middle.
Is there-
The middle word is dance.
Is there Molly? Like,
Probably.
give me more details.
Hold on. I gotta mute my microphone.
Yeah, no, we'll text that after the show.
Okay. All right. Bye, Beaston and Psychosis.
Why would
and
anyone say bye
Belle,
to Beaston?
Because that's why
Belle's
he comes
okay.
here. And Belle.
Did you see
and
Beaston has good hair?
Lucy And Monk and Cheese.
Beaston's
No,
hair,
I said that
immaculate.
Beaston is. Why do you think Beaston is here?
Why do you keep saying it with that
Because
Beaston?
nobody games like Beaston.
All right.
Like
Yeah.
Gaston. Okay.
There we go.
See you later.
Later, Sam.
Bye,
Let's go!
Sam.
Let's go to the arena! Yeah, don't forget to
Mike's
eat.
still hot.
pussy. Oh yeah, it's still hot.
I know.
Yeah, don't forget to
Fine.
eat.
I'm an adult.
Yes, Mom!
Mom.
So this is gonna be, we're gonna redo the tiers because I want to do this more concurrently. Maybe once a week, a mini bracket, then a big dick tournament, maybe once every other month or so. We'll figure it out.
We'll
Look
figure
at
it
this. We'll figure it out. We just got to figure out tier systems. And I also want to be able to augment some of the fighters. So, we have Mort versus Shogun. Now, we do have Waifu with sword versus very not done well chicken.
out. I believe in this chicken.
I mean, the chicken... I think the chicken might win. I think the chicken is so shittily made that the chicken has a chance in hell. Now, Shogun's a pretty average bet. Now, it's all dictating now. Is the chicken shit? The chicken shit, get it? Or is the chicken really good?
That's the name of our new segment. Is the chicken shit or is it good? Welcome to our new segment.
That's a good segment.
Yeah.
Trick is so bad. It's good and it becomes really bad.
What is wrong with this chicken?
Chicken's pretty shit. Did anyone even bet?
I don't know. I'm not paying a fucking attention.
I'm not either. Fuck it. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to like make this better, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. This is an anime lady. I mean, I guess I could have guessed.
I'd guess that. Is she gonna fight? Nope, the chicken's still walking in there. That sounds about right.
Does this chicken animate? Oh my god,
the chicken seems to be kicking ass. I can turn her down. I can turn her down.
I mean, I can manually turn it down.
Nah, I got it. I think it's loud everywhere.
Do it. Did the chicken have some, like, background noise? Like, it's kind of rhythmic?
I think so. I think the chicken is not shit. Did Cheeseman happen to bet on the chicken, by the way, or did he just save himself some points?
Oh, that chicken had a frame of animation in there.
Kind of.
I have no idea what that was supposed to be, but it was in there. It looked like a Mario, maybe?
Dude, he just do like some attack that's invisible but still powerful as shit?
Well, you know how chickens do.
The chicken's gonna want...
Tool.
You should bet. You should bet, Joyce. Like, level the playing field.
I need to bring up the fucking predictions window to bet.
This drink is so not good.
I think I'm gonna cancel out this because Cheeseman is the only one to bet.
Yeah.
And then the next one I'll bet opposite to Cheeseman to make it fair. Return the points. This lady is making noises.
Oh yeah, this is like Bible Black.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bible Black.
Were you?
That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one. I hear noises. I think Bible Black.
Yeah, people are like, "You want to see some fucked up? Here's some Bible Black," and you're like, "Yeah, dude, that's fucked up." I watched that at a party in high school. There's a regret I had.
Hold on, your wife's texting me. Hold on a second.
How many? My wife is texting. She
Fine.
Text me.
I know. It's a good song though. I'm moving up. All right, so we got.
And Munga's gonna make some fucking
Tony.
prediction.
I can maybe end it. Shit. What day was your guys's? What are you guys doing?
September 2nd is when we show up, and we leave on the 11th.
What are you guys doing September 2nd?
Probably recovering because we get in there like in the middle of the day. Or in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, if you guys want to get worse, it's September 2nd.
That's when the stupid concert is?
It's a Thursday. Yeah, it's a good one though. It's one of it's my first EDM show that I fell in love with.
I don't know, how much do I want that to be like a fever dream?
It will be a fever dream.
I gotta predict against Cheeseman real quick.
He's coming in September.
To fucking bet.
I think Mama Usta has this over Tony Soprozani. She looks like I think she has the big dick energy.
Unfortunately, I'm forced by the rule of the land
to bet against him. I gotta find my cursor. Well, we'll talk it out once we iron it out. It will be.
Yeah.
It'll be closer.
If I have the expectation of that, maybe I'll do something stupid like sleep half the day.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Or we'll give you something that'll keep you up. It's fine.
Yeah.
It only stays in your system for a day.
So I was thinking of hitting you up on Monday to do the normal show day just as a goof, but we'll see.
Oh, the following Monday? Yeah, definitely. We got to do it. Or we can always, for those weeks, especially when I'm there too, we might change the day to make it work.
Mama's a fierce fighter.
Throwing some big dick energy out there. We should also, if you have the availability, maybe same day we do the show, brewery tour.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. We
stream it and review the beers.
Ooh.
Tool on tap. We haven't done that since last year. Bring back Tool on tap.
TOT, baby.
Yeah. We go through a couple tours, then we go to the show. We do the show.
That's a good combo.
Is that a good combo? Hope you like IPAs because you know that's Minnesota.
I'm okay with IPAs. It's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite
I'll
at all.
deal with it.
Dude, he
Oh my god, he stabbed Mom!
He stabbed Mom in the fucking gut! Damn, she's still not doing the damage output I expected from that.
I have no idea what cartoon this character is from.
But Mama won, obviously.
Of
We'll do a
course, you
couple
don't
more.
bet
We'll do a
against
couple
Mom.
more. You're an... Damn, Monk, that sucks. But he's here all week, but that week... September 2nd is Louis the Child at the Armory, which is amazing. And then we'll probably do something else when you're free. I know you're coming here for other stuff, so we'll figure out.
Yeah.
If the show might be on a Tuesday, the show might be on a Wednesday. We're gonna work it around that sketch. Okay. So it's Senpai versus Zuchu. Well, you do that. I'm gonna go use the urination station. So
I
you
hope
guys
Senpai
tons of time.
notices me.
He doesn't. He's not even on screen.
Senpai never notices me, dude. Like, it's real offensive. I'm trying my best here. What's Cheeseman gonna bet on? This is the new game I'm playing. Do you want to bet on Senpai, or this dude who seems to be grabbing his nipples? Betting on Senpai. Bold. You know, getting good would help a lot. Honestly, it would help a lot. I've tried getting good. I've been playing a lot of Apex. And it turns out I might not. I'm trying, but I might not. I don't know. My performance in like shooty type of games, like 100% reflects like how relaxed I am. I find like if I drink a little bit and I like loosen up, there's like a Balmer's peak. I was talking about this during the tournament, where it's like my performance increases and then goes off a cliff at the end because I done drank too much and now my aim goes to shit. But there is a little bit in there where I don't care as much and I can actually like focus on trying to get like my cursor pointed in the right air. Yeah, exactly, Monk. You gotta dose it. I need to get like little tiny shots of mid-grade alcohol and I just kind of like just take a little sip every once in a while. And then we'll maintain. We just have to make sure it's on a timer. So I'm going to have to... It's like a real weird thing to do, to set a timer for drinking. But I can use my science and my mathematics, to maintain the perfect ratio. But I feel like that's what like pros at those games do anyway. Not drinking, but like... You're so jaded at that point where you're no longer thinking about like... what the moment is. You're not like getting like worked up. You're just like, oh yeah, no, it's one of these. I'm just gonna click there. Boop, boop.
What are we talking about?
Routine. I'm talking about how like I get better at shooting games when I've had like 1 or 2 drinks and I stop caring as much. But I get worse if I drink too much because then the effects of alcohol.
Dude, Senpai looks pretty sexy, and it's the same with my Call of Duty. When I play Call of Duty, that's my big thing.
Yeah, it was like
I need that
three drinks. I think is about the perfect point. And then after that, it starts falling apart.
Mine's not super drunk, but it's like off the sides, like still.
Senpai is throwing DDR arrows at this dude?
We'll do one more fight after this, then we'll move on to the Long Dong. Cheeseman, are you going to join for the talking of Long Dong?
Senpai is an asshole.
Senpai is throwing those fucking is he from something?
I have no idea. I've never seen this.
Is he from that
dude.
Friday funk thing that everyone's all obsessed about?
No, because Friday Night Funking... those characters look like fucking blobs. This guy looks like an actual anime boy.
It's easier than a Discord link, Cheeseman. You don't even need there's no installation. It's just a website. I'll send you the link.
Just open it up and you say, "Yeah, use my webcam, dude." And
use your microphone. Just use your microphone.
Or if you use your phone, your literal phone, it just connects.
It does. I'm sending it to you, Cheeseman. There we go, Cheeseman. Send it to you.
I'm very excited for the Cheeseman.
I am too.
Cheeseman's bets have been accurate every time.
Well, yeah, Senpai.
Prophetic even.
I'm surprised Zuchu, which is clearly a bear-like attitude, he bet against him, but he just doesn't have the output. Senpai with that microphone is kind of a beast. So I'm kind of excited to iron out these where they win 5 in a row to go up a tier. If they lose 5, they go down a tier.
Yeah.
In a row. Otherwise, if they don't, it just stays in that tier. I think that will level things out. The question is, I might wipe my log and run overnight the big dick log, and then we start
so
fresh.
That it actually gets.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Do you think starting fresh would probably be our best bet to do it?
It would help sort everybody out again.
Yeah. So I'll leave it on overnight and just leave it running, and then we can sort out, and then we'll send data, and we'll do it. We'll only update it once a week. Senpai again.
A
Yeah,
good way to just sit there and run it.
Oh,
and
you're right.
automatically
Senpai
log
again.
it.
I don't like this.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, the only thing it tries to prevent is like the same fighter on the same side twice in a row.
Click join, Cheese Man. It doesn't ask you about the microphone till after. We're gonna do a new fight. I don't like that.
I'm very excited for Cheeseman's voice to suddenly.
Cheeseman, just click it, and then it will ask you after the fact. I'm watching it. I'll see it. So click the link. Click join. You'll see us.
Spy.
Phantom versus
Classic
Spy.
fight.
Spy, I believe, is the guy from Elevator Action. I believe.
I think he is, based on the way he came in.
Yeah. So
The
Cheeseman, click
left
that
or
link.
right timer got fucked up because we did just throw out that first match.
Did anyone bet on this one?
No.
Then restart the timer. There's Cheeseman. Cheeseman, you hear us?
Hey, can you hear me?
No.
We can hear you,
Hello.
baby.
We also hear myself?
Yeah, mute the stream. Mute the stream. Mute the stream.
Mute the stream, mute the stream.
Okay, hold on.
hear myself?
Yeah, mute the stream. Mute the stream.
There we go.
Okay. Hi, how you doing?
New bets up, Cheeseman. Get your last bet, and then we'll go to the long dong.
All right, I'll bet.
Good. This is
It's
good
very
jams.
exciting. It's the first time I've ever heard Cheeseman.
Really?
We've been on happy hour before.
You've been happy hours.
Oh, right. Well, I choose to believe this is the first time.
That's fair.
But you paid attention. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that part's the authentic bit.
Sorting out my bottles here. Here we go.
I bet
Who's the motherfucker who voted 10 coin against Cheeseman?
Who was it?
I don't know. It doesn't show because it only shows the person who bet the biggest.
Does it? Oh, I didn't notice that.
I should have hovered it before I placed my bet, but all things must be balanced.
This is the
The
way.
ledger must be met.
Last bet before we go to the long dong segment. Then I might play some Apex. Oh no. I'll play some little Apex just to clear it out.
I would be down for that.
I think Spy's got this.
Click and point, baby.
Yeah, elevator action, 100%.
He's fucking elevatoring that door to that dude's
I know.
face.
Dude, elevator action is such a good game.
It is a good game.
It's such a good game. Although the damage output on Phantom is high. Not high
Yeah.
enough, but damn.
Can't keep up with that door.
He only got a couple hits. Spy was a lot more fast on his attacks. Cheeseman, who'd you bet on?
Cheeseman bet on the Phantom.
Might have been a poor
Sorry,
choice.
Cheeseman, I stepped on you. You can actually answer for yourself now.
I think he muted me or muted the thing. Cheeseman,
Might
are you
have
still there?
muted us.
I bet on the guy, the invisible guy, the left.
Yeah, he lost. What a scrub.
Yeah, he lost
All right,
so bad.
Let's go to the long dong room. Now that we have Cheeseman. I'm gonna turn
You know, I
Cheeseman.
forget these clips, but there's two
No,
questions.
we're gonna do one more round. We're doing
Okay.
one more round
We'll do
because
Ghostface
who we
Killer.
have? We got Ghostface versus Six. For those who
Who's
don't know,
Six?
Six is from that horror Little Nightmares.
Huh.
So he's from Little Nightmares, and we got Ghostface from Scream. I've never seen Six fight. I've never seen Ghostface fight, so I kind of want to see how they play out.
Well, we know Ghostface can fight because Ghostface, very famously,
For
did
stabbing
stab
people. He did stab
Yeah.
people, but Six might be able to pull this off.
Has Six ever stabbed anyone?
Oh, not people.
That sounds like not minding your own business.
I went with 6.
Yeah, that sounds like
Six. I mean, the hitbox on Six is significantly smaller. So there's a chance that could also play to the thing, unless they jump a lot, in which case, shit. So you got to go against him. Joystick.
I did.
Oh,
And then somebody else also went against him, but not as big. Only 300 points. What a coward.
I wish there was a way I could tell who the fuck that was.
I don't know, but they bet smaller than me, so they're a coward.
A little limp. All right, here we go. Once I find my cursor. Dude, you know how hard it is to find my cursor sometimes?
It's challenging.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like a small white dot.
It was
Sometimes
pink!
black.
6 does not have the damage output, but is a fast boy. Or girl, technically. But Ghostface clearly doesn't give a shit about hitboxes and hits it anyway. But 6 going back with the combos!
Yeah, 6 has got that ham.
The ultimate of Ghostface, which clearly played the Mortal Kombat noise, did not seem to do much. If 6 continues to do combos and counters, I think we'll be okay. Whoa, where the fuck did he go? She shoots fire too!
Somebody has the Killer Instinct announcer.
I know. I think it's Ghostface. It's Ghostface, because I hear him doing the combo breakers. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think
trying to do that awesome combo.
This seems like a pretty fair match, just due to the hitbox. That the Ghostface ultimate does not seem to be able to
Ghostface,
affect
you
6.
have to stop cashing in your ultimate.
Yeah, that's leaving open attacks from 6.
Oh my god, she heals.
Dude, she draws a lot of images. I think 6 got this in the bag. I didn't think she did. I didn't think she did, but man, she's pushing through.
Is there a way that I can make it so that the Killer Instinct announcer is always
on? Because he's so cool.
I love the Killer Instinct announcer.
I think there actually is. I saw a lot of plugins.
I can't do the combo.
Combo breaker.
I have to go low.
Combo breaker. You see, that was better. That was good. Fucking pedal, bitch.
I love the pedal.
Look at the pedal. Combo. I want to know how much Ghostface's ultimate actually does, because I think it does a lot of damage. This is a different movie!
Combo.
God damn it!
6 did a master combo.
She's drawing a lot of those images. 6 might be a contender due to their fucking hitbox.
Yeah, we gotta
I know
remember
you do,
6 for the next
yeah.
March Madness.
So what my idea is for the future is every week there will be a small bracket, very tiny, very one and done type of thing, and then there will be a big bracket every couple months. But we handpick each one based on themes, not necessarily. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna lose, that's how I'd want to go out.
What the fuck was that?
Dream victory,
right.
baby.
Let's get to the long dong. Unless something really stupid's up here. I don't think anything's stupid. No, it's Chuck Norris. Fuck him. It's such a good jam, though. All right, let's get to the long dong segment, boys. Let's go to the long dong room.
It's Chuck Norris.
I still have to add a effect that says Cheese Man on air. I want to do that going forward, but I haven't done it yet. It'll be blinking Cheese Man on air. Bruno, Cheese Man, say something. I want to do an audio test.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
All right, we got Cheese Man here, boys, with us. Going forward, he will be here whenever we do the long dog segment to guide us as we critique.
Turn me into a believer.
To critique inconsistencies, I guess I'm going to call it.
Whoa. I don't know what. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
We all know Louis Elizondo as of yesterday. The world does, but this audience knows him from months ago. So.
Yeah, I've known about him since Tom DeLonge's show, the first episode.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's cut the music.
Now
go ahead.
It's a 2-minute clip, but I recommend going the second question for the full 4 minutes. The first 2 minutes, I believe, if I remember right, is about the point-to-point travel. And
so how about this? We'll do the 2 minutes. We'll stop it. So tell me when to stop. We'll talk about that, and then we'll do the additional 2.
Okay, yeah. The first 2 minutes is point-to-point, and the second is about a little more consciousness.
Point. I'll get the drink.
Perfect. Oh my God, yes. All right, ready for this? Let's do this. Is it? How?
NDA.
No, that's not what he asked.
Okay.
That's a fair comment, though.
This is true.
Okay, pause.
Pause. All right. I didn't hear consciousness once in that.
Yeah,
No.
no point to point even.
Yeah.
Okay, that first part was the point to point where he's talking about peeling back layers, because I know he's talking about reverse engineering, whatever it's called.
Okay. Reverse engineer,
Okay.
whatever it's called. Please define.
Well, I love that every time they reference anything, they all just said it.
Yeah. Well, just saying. I mean, that's.
Just saying what? Please define.
Hey, I would. Hey, he's in the NDA. I'm just trying to like interpret what he's saying.
Okay, what is he saying?
Yeah, please.
That the point to point travel. That's what they're talking about. The ability.
Physics. I'm not understanding it, but
Yeah. The physics. It's not made up physics. It's real physics that they're using from going point to point.
But he didn't say anything.
Well, I mean, I guess I can interpret that for you guys. So that's why I'm here. So now go to the next question.
No, hold on. I'm doing streamer stuff too.
Okay.
So keep talking. So I also want to go more onto this. So okay, a couple of things he said. One, loaded question
I know
thing.
these answers. I'm just going to buy what I've seen.
Right.
Yes.
So what I'm going to go for, which let me get Cheese Man right.
oh yeah, that's some good stuff.
Thank you, Monk, for this.
That is what Cheesemen look like. I've seen
that seems
a
pretty.
reported image.
There we go. Let's get the long dog alien moving a little bit.
See, again, not one word of the word alien was ever mentioned.
I never
No, of
cared.
course
No,
not.
never cared about the alien thing. Not once. Don't want you to be misconstrued that is the argument that I am.
I'm
That
just
I
saying.
give a shit about. It's the fact that the first question he said, which let me pull up some music. I should probably put. No, that's probably copy striked. The first thing
don't
I
put the
have,
X-Files.
yeah, I was gonna put the X Files, but now I can't. Okay, so the first thing I have argument with is the fact that he said it's a loaded question if we have a better understanding than it from 94 to now. Yes, could have been a simple answer just for the fact that we have a better understanding of physics in general.
Of almost
all
all
of it. Then yeah, so I don't think that was a loaded question. The second thing he said is that physics is something we create. It is just there. That's true. We don't create it. It's just something we understand. Fact.
and get better
Good.
at it.
That's true. Okay, I agree with him on that. As at the end of the day, those are the only two things I pulled away from whatever he said. From point to anything else, I was very loose.
It was definitely loose. All he said was pulling apart the onion.
Yeah.
Which could mean anything. That's like the vagueness.
Well, that's
Now,
that's a common thing you say when you're just like getting closer to a
Right.
fact.
I'm pulling away the onion about how to stream.
Really? You're gonna figure it out finally?
I'm finally fucking hopefully. So I mean it's like it's very nothing was said.
Exactly. And
No!
his NDAs, man. That's
Fucking okay. I get NDAs, and if you're gonna be interviewed, and I know you have NDAs. So for instance, there's NDAs about video games. There's NDAs. That's why I didn't push hard to get into the New World alpha, because there's an NDA around it. I can't stream some things. But if I were to do it, the NDA still allowed me to say some things that I would have to interpret if it followed the NDA or not. He could have said, hey, events have taken place that I can't talk about, but we've learned something about flight from it. Something vague. Or we learned something about space from it. He actually doesn't say anything. He's just saying, I'm pulling away the onion. Something very obvious. Physics isn't something great. It's just there. And he also, which is, that was a good response.
That's a good line.
But then the other one that I really was upset about is how we don't have a better understanding about things from the 40s till now, when we have better understanding about everything compared to the 40s to now. We have a way better understanding. Medical, telecommunications, space, travel.
I mean, that's why we make really tiny semiconductors now.
So when he backpedaled that to a loaded question, I kind of got really kind of annoyed. I was like, how is that a loaded question? Because if he could have gave the blanket answer of, yeah, we do have a better understanding.
I encourage for us 4 or 5, whoever, like, to go into Discord and for an hour and a half and watch this whole
4
interview.
or 5? You think there's 4 or 5 people watching? Well, thank you.
No, 4 or 5 people.
That's 4 or 5 more than I actually think I have.
No, I meant 4 or 5 people in the happy hour, but
again, even I'm actually honestly, Cheese, I have watched a couple of those in full when I'm video editing, and nothing has been said in all these clips that have really taken away anything, other than it's just background noise.
Yep.
A greater understanding of computers, sensors for data. See, Monk's right. Sensors for data collection.
Well, that's
fucking.
all.
My car works better now, and I have a better. People have a better understanding of cars, and even aerodynamics than they did in the 40s. That answer really pissed me off.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm here to give Tom Long updates, not to convince you guys of why.
No. We're not here for you trying to convince us. I'm here to give you criticism of what I have with what was just said, and since you know the context of what was said, you can maybe shed some light on this context to kind of not combat, but to maybe since we didn't watch the whole video, that there will be something that wasn't said in this clip that would shed some light on this criticism that we have on his points.
And also, I mean, like, this has already been valuable because, like, if I just listened to that when you just, like, suggest it without any context, like, I wouldn't have drawn this to point anything. I would have been like, okay, cool,
I had no idea he was talking about point
physics.
He talked about physics. He talked about how we may or may not have a better understanding of physics, which is not true because we totally do have a better understanding in the very open space. And then he's peeling an onion. Which I get it, his eyes are burning, but whoop-de fucking
love
do.
Onions. Can't get enough of onions.
I mean, who doesn't love onions?
I know. Right? Reading some of Tom's books that Lou Elizondo is holding way back in all these. It's just he's just saying what, like, there is a clip I'm going to do for next week, but I wish that it's from the same interview. It's from a question from a fan, but it was a legit question, and then you can see his reaction, and it's good.
So here's the thing. One, Monk, I'm going to read Monk's thing, which I actually agree with, which I don't like to, but I'm going to agree with Monk. I'm not ever denying, this is Monk's, I'm quoting Monk. I'm not ever denying the films of UAPs or UFOs as they are exactly that we don't know. I agree. None of us are actually saying things that are out there isn't there.
Yeah, no.
None of us are denying that. My thing is the important, my biggest, this is my full momentum, is these players in play, if they truly are the players that they claim they are, or are they simply snake peddlers? And that's my argument, is like, well, I think that they're making themselves seem more important than they are, and that they don't actually have these answers they say they do. And every one of these things, and I get NDAs, I truly understand NDAs. Yeah, however, I was just gonna say, don't do an interview if you can't say anything.
My own take, it's different than yours.
Go for yours. Go for yours, Joyce.
I was gonna say, share this if we don't want to go for a happy hour. Share this link with.
I'll do it. Ask Joystick. I'll do it anytime he wants to. I want to do it with them.
Lou Elizondo is never trying to convince you about anything.
Thursday or Friday.
But here's the thing about not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to convince anyone to sub, but I would fucking love it if people did it.
I know, but he mentions, like, it could affect, like, you just can't come out and say something's real, but you can't just put something out on
why not? Why can't you say something's real?
You just go out and say and put the UFO right out in the White House lawn.
Why can't you say it's real?
It's going to get political, and people are going to say, "Oh,
why?"
This is not,
yeah, that's true. It will, but at least it's out there. Why can't you do it?
It brings in religion.
So what? So what? If it's one of the players, why not? Because of COVID, which shouldn't have been a thing, should have been brought out earlier than it was.
These are decisions made in my head. I'm just relaying.
I'm just saying. I kind of disagree with that. The argument of you can't say it because you're afraid of what people might think of it. If it's this groundbreaking,
saying religion could be wrong could be a pretty big thing. So
why are you saying it's wrong? Technically, Jesus could have went to those other planets and spread the word. I mean, God works in mysterious ways.
My core issue with most of these so far And it's nothing against like these. They're clearly smartish
Monk,
people.
I'll get to you after joystick. Sorry, go ahead. I'll get the Monk
I'm
after.
sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Like,
go ahead.
the thing that I always keep latching onto is that a lot of times when they speak and do interviews, and yes, they're under NDAs or whatever, but like they do a lot of the same shit that like psychic cold callers do. Like they don't say anything, or they go off of what somebody else has said,
or vagueness.
And I am okay with like. I would like it more if they come with anything than to just say nothing but protracted.
Oh yeah, I agree, man. Again, I have no proof that any of this is real, but just like those flat Earth people, or whatever, there's evidence to say they're wrong or whatever. I'm waiting to hear someone tell me
too,
that
dude.
Team that they're wrong and proof. I'm waiting for that.
I would love either direction because. No, here's my secret: ghosts, like shit like that. I don't believe in it, but boy, I want any evidence.
Right?
If there's something that's fucking magic in the world, I want to know about it.
I take Joystick's take on that. Like ghosts, I've seen shit. I've seen a couple things, and I want to believe it, but I'm always also saying childhood memory.
Or
computer error. Something, and these are my personal takes. I want it to exist.
I want it so bad.
And I want it, and I also want credibility to what my memory was or what my phone did. And I want it to, so I'm not going to be like, I'm going to shut it down every time. I'm going to be open to it.
Yeah.
But this brings, the way these people are
never
talking.
Say anything!
These people talking reminds me of, what's that, crossing over with John Edwards or whatever the fuck. And this is the same style of bullshit that he's spewing, where, not saying Louis Armstrong here is. It's just that they say things that are either... They have research prior, or that they say something like so vague that you're interpreting it to put the piece to match it, and I hate that. Let me get to Monk's quickly, where Monk said, "No, Louis is trying to convince that we need to take these collective videos seriously and research and figure out what caused these videos." So that's another thing I actually kind of agree with, where I hate the where someone's saying do your own research as a rebuttal. Do your own research. In fact, our fuck you of the week said the exact same thing. Do your own, my quote was taken out of context. Do your own research.
It fucking falls apart.
Which was Andrew Clyde. The rebuttal of do your own research just implies you don't have the answer for it. So do your own research is a common deflection, saying if you don't come to the same conclusion I have, then you didn't do enough research, and that's also bullshit. You should. Hey, you're fucking Thomas, you piece of shit. So a lot of these videos that we were watching, and we've been watching them for 43 weeks now, which is amazing. Some of them I really, really loved, and some of them, specifically lately, where they're kind of pushing harder on it.
Early shit was cool. I won't lie.
Yeah, early shit was great.
New.
It was new, but then they're saying the same deflection techniques that I'm well aware of because one, I do it myself, and two, my brothers and family do it. And I was like, I see what you're doing. This is easy. And nothing's being said. Yeah.
I'm very excited for next month if more shit is coming out. That might be interesting. I won't
Which
lie.
Also, let's be clear, before they announced June, I arbitrarily, and by arbitrarily I mean NDA, said June something big was going to come out last week. I said this. I said May is not the big month. I said
you did
June.
Make a call like that. It was
I said June. But... No, it wasn't bullshit. NDA. And now shit's coming out. Now shit's coming out in June. I'm just saying my credibility at that level of me saying something so random or not random NDA
skyrockets.
Is true because of I was right on this case. And all that matters is you could be wrong. I would say it's more of like doomsday. Year 2000 is you can just keep saying the same thing. You're just waiting for yourself to be right.
James, last week when we were on the show, James Fox said within a week.
No, he said in the month of May.
No, you said the month of May.
No, he said the month of May, and I asked you specifically, Cheese Man, because he said it. I thought what my interpretation of May is that he said it would be anything in May, and I said that's bullshit. It could be about anything. And then I asked you specifically if it's going to be about UAPs or UFOs or something like in this realm, and you said yes.
Yes, of course it would be, because the whole article, the whole backstory was him talking about UAPs. That's all what he's about.
Do you need me to bring up this VOD right now? Because I will fucking do it.
Oh, no. it just he said if you look at last week's clip of the Long Dong, James Fox says within a week.
I have to do this, aren't I?
He says
look at the VOD.
You don't have to. You can trust me. His clip says within a week. And then Tool was generous and just said, with this month. I'm like, yes, this month. And then a couple of days later, it was announced that...
Did you rewatch the video, Cheeseman, to verify it was a week?
I don't have to rewatch it. I was the one that sent you the clip.
I know, but you could send it, but still be wrong, because I very much remember the word May being said. Joystick's figuring out. No, Joystick's looking this up.
Because I think science.
Joystick, I think, also has the same memory I have.
Now, Joystick, please
problem. I'm an issue.
James
no, you're not.
Not.
Doesn't need to. He needs to look at the stream where it plays the audio.
Yes, the audio of James Fox.
I mean, I could play the James Fox one right now. Fuck it. I have.
Yeah, if you want to replay it, it would save me the.
Play the minute.
Because the VOD, I think, has the audio cut out on it, doesn't it?
Yeah. You're right. The VOD does have the audio, but it has me talking.
Oh my god, I closed that window.
Hold on, I gotta turn this off here. Hold on. We'll go for last week's right here. So here we go. We're playing last week's. Here we go.
Not a review.
I hated that line.
You're wrong. I'm ready to be so wrong.
Hold on. The platform? Let's.
Yeah, the platform.
There we go. Boom.
Yeah,
and
Keep going.
in the next week or two.
We win. We win.
It was in May, 1. Secondly, he said, yeah, in the next week or two, which is pretty much most of May when this thing aired in May 5th.
We're both right, Tool.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I am right. I'm right. Because I was really upset at that. The only reason I remember that very clearly is because I made the joke about June. That's the only reason I know this one so very well.
You said the week or two.
Also, he brought the Democrat-Republican thing, and he said they're a major news source.
Yeah.
But 60 Minutes is not a major news source anymore.
It reaches audiences, though.
No, it
does
doesn't.
Reach the old people.
It all reaches old people. That's it. That's it. If it was saying major news source, it would probably be on many news sources.
NBC, CBS's main news.
And do you watch the news today?
Any of them.
Every news course, CNN, Fox, it all has it on there.
Yeah, but then again, this major one, this mind-blowing one that it mentioned, wasn't mind-blowing, so it couldn't be this one.
It's literally an announcement for something that's coming down the line.
Yeah, the announcement, this 60 Minutes interview talked about June, which I was right about.
That, I'm not, like, you know what? I'm not excited.
It's a preview for a preview.
But to be honest, and to be fair...
That's a drink, so you better fucking lift your cup.
I'll drink for you, too.
I'll drink it, too.
I'm saying, this 60-minute interview, if you guys watched, didn't mean anything to us because we've been knowing about this for a long time.
Imagine, there we go.
Yeah,
that's not it then. Then that's not the one because he says it's mind-blowing. He's saying it's mind-blowing to people who have been following this shit. So therefore, there should be something else coming up. All the videos in there are from 2014 and earlier, so nothing is mind-blowing. If something's so pinpoint, it will be something new. So we still have 2 weeks. So something could, but I bet it's going to happen in June.
We'll see. Hey, okay, let's play the second part of that clip.
Yeah.
But just for the record, I won the May comment. Just for the record.
Hey, I'll take the L.
Yeah. Like you did most this night.
Hey, we'll be eating crow when next month they're going to show some real shit, right? Like
week does not equal a week or two. So not mind-blowing. Who's today? He didn't know about the same story. And that's another thing too. Him knowing that Louis filmed this. That interview was filmed in March probably or April. Like at the latest even.
Wait, what?
So the interview on 60 Minutes.
No production company in the history of television films and broadcasts within a week.
Yeah, they didn't. That interview was filmed already when he made that comment.
I don't know about the Rubio mark. That could be a little closer.
What Rubio? What Rubio mark?
He was in
Rubio speaks in that interview.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that I'm saying that interview that was in the 60 minutes was filmed prior.
Yeah.
I would say it was even filmed prior to May 5th.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
especially in COVID time. So that'd be like me going on an interview and be like, "Hey, joystick,
yeah.
I did a 60-minute interview."
I don't know.
So you know.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but I've watched.
I kind of want to look this up. When was the 60-minute interview?
Again,
I don't know if Google's going to tell you this fact.
It doesn't say shit.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because production companies keep that shit close to the vest. They want you to think they film it and immediately air it.
Right. They don't though. There's no way because of editing and all that bullshit.
Yeah, they have to edit it down.
Now this part, again, I'm dissecting what I'm.
Yeah, you're gonna peel apart the layers of the onion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit longer. It's the extra 2 minutes.
Would you say it's a blooming onion by Outback Steakhouse?
Mm.
Oh fuck! Did we all just get a boner from that right now? Was it just us?
We should just get some drinks and get a blooming onion and talk UFOs. Oh my
god! Should we do that when you come to Minnesota? Just go to the Outback and just fucking talk UFOs, stream it, and eat that.
Cheese man UFO minute.
Oh my god! We got to make a board though that's similar to our current state.
Yeah, so we can put it behind us.
Of course.
I did not know Lou Elizondo was going to be on last night. And all of a sudden,
really, you didn't? I even knew that as of Tuesday.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Like Tuesday, and the only reason I knew it about Tuesday is because I was Googling something and I saw his name pop up. I watched Sasquatch. That's why I watched Sasquatch.
And Chris Miller, I was like, oh my god, they're both on there, and I was kind of upset.
When was the day you texted me it? That's the day I looked it up.
Like
that's
Wednesday.
Yeah, so Wednesday, just because I Googled it.
Oh, and I saw them both. I saw them both on there yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, they're going to mention Tom into the stars, but they never did.
Yeah,
and
because they had an NDA, they couldn't do it.
No, because they left. If they mentioned Tom DeLonge, they probably would have been discredited just for mentioning.
No,
him.
Clearly, I don't believe that. I honestly don't believe that.
I can believe it. Legit.
I think they did. I didn't think they mentioned him just because they didn't have to mention Tom DeLonge. They could have just said to the Stars Academy, and they would have been fine. But they didn't. So therefore, I don't think they did because they either didn't want to be associated with it or why they weren't there is not what they think it is. I mean, has Louis been on Tom DeLonge's show lately?
Tom doesn't have a show.
That show's done?
No. That History Channel that they mentioned from there, yeah, that's done. And Lou Elizondo
done. So no season 3?
No
season 3.
It got canceled.
When Lou was asked about To the Stars, he's going to say he left. Their whole team left because he'll say because of entertainment, where it's an entertainment company and they have stocks, and Tom's focused on making movies and everything like that. But yet at the same time, Lou Elizondo, when he was in the government, the day he left the government, he signed on with TTSA. And then when he left TTSA, the next day they announced the UFO program for the government. And he goes, "You're not wrong."
Monk, change the image, please. Add a cheesehead to that. Opti is right. Opti is 100% right on that. But yeah. Tom is making moves. So no, that's a valid point. So he left the government to get a big paycheck, and then the paycheck, and then Tom was now focusing on other avenues that wasn't increasing his revenue. So he left that to get a bigger paycheck for himself, is what I'm just told.
For the government, but yet it's not announced. It's not known to anyone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monk. Yeah, you're the best Photoshopper I got. Add a cheesehead to that. That'd be great. Thank you. Let's get to the second clip. Here we go.
Energy.
Okay. That's a shitty question. That's such a dumb question. Hold on, I'm pausing it right now. A second, I can't help myself. When anyone says something like "no disrespect," they mean nothing but disrespect.
That's true. That's true.
It's just a way to say no disrespect, but comma,
But
and then say
I'm
something
going-
disrespectful.
Yes, that's
Disrespectful.
that is 1,000%. He means nothing but shade. Let's keep going. Thomas is right. Wow! There it is! He's throwing it!
Here you go.
Fuck, we are. Make our life easier. There we go.
Listen to the last minute.
I mean, I've watched a lot of porn.
Point to point. Uh-huh.
Ow.
Well, quantum. Yep.
Fourth dimension.
Come.
I hate that word. Quantum entanglement.
I mean, it's abused.
Very abused.
Mm-hmm.
Off the-
I kind of want to start yelling because he's not saying anything new yet.
Okay. So let's talk about using
He's
the.
talking about consciousness.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about how we use the hot phrase that's not from Star Trek,
No,
but
I
we've been
mean,
using Star
okay.
Trek. Quantum entanglement,
I'm gonna
overused
get
bullshit.
so mad because quantum
Why do you get
entanglement is
mad?
real. We can measure it in a fucking lab, and it's fucking super hard to do. But it doesn't mean it's impossible. But also, we do that with like an electron. But like getting an atom to do that is an incredible effort. Getting anything to do with that in a mass is fucking impossible at our current scale. Doesn't mean it's actually impossible.
So
Does
let me
mean that we
let me
would
look
might
this
have to
up.
harness something that's like a sun to do it.
Let me look this. Oh, did he give me the new? Did he give me the new thing? Did he give it?
Which is why I'm excited about space shit. Because if there's
Mark,
like somebody who
love
lived in
you.
a different solar system who came to this solar system, that means they figured out some energy source that is like fucking wild, and I'm very here for it.
Well,
Thank you, Monk.
Sorry, I'm a science boy.
There we go. So let's talk about. So I googled quantum entanglement,
Mhm.
and I got a lot of info.
Yeah, it's electrons, baby.
I got a lot of info. So the fact
I
that
haven't
I'm able
Googled
to Google it and able to probably, if I was sober,
You know, no,
I
here's
could-
the
I could bullshit
takeaway.
my way through this.
The takeaway of quantum entanglement, really, when it comes down to it, is that you could use it to do communication systems, but very far distance without any latency. Like that's the exciting bit.
You're
Because-
telling me we could do Twitch things with very little latency?
Well, you'd need a lot of entangled
yeah, fuck
electrons.
that.
at
Fuck that.
point.
You're saying me and you could do duets remotely without any issue.
Theory. It would take
In theory.
a lot.
Okay, so you're saying right now.
But like that's the thing. It's like you move a thing one electron layer to
Right.
another, and another one an infinite distance away doesn't fucking matter. Does the exact same motion,
right.
and then you
So
can
you're saying
use
we could
that
sing together.
to measure something
Or sing together.
or sing together if you get enough of them.
So you're telling me that it's that
Yeah.
difficult right now to do it. That we can't even
Mm-hmm.
sing together.
Well, I mean, we could. We need to get a science lab and then set up a very
Right, right.
special system,
Oh, dude, we could sing from the poles.
and it would only work between you and me.
That's all that matters.
It's only
right?
between those 2 points.
That's all that matters.
It's cool though. It's fucking rad. I love it.
So the biggest thing is he mentioned quantum entanglement about point to point and how much energy it would consume. How much energy, roughly, which always takes scientists on play here,
Yeah.
could how much energy roughly off to agree a couple power plants would it take for me to move this battery that is about 1.5 inches long by 1/4 inch wide by another
Literally
quarter?
more than we generate in the entire world.
Okay, so it would take that much
Yeah.
to move this battery.
I mean, instantaneously from one point to another.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
You're gonna have to fucking
So Elon Musk
this is the fucked
bitching
up bit about point-to-point travel. If you ever really think about it,
is how much energy it would consume.
well, no, I mean the energy consumption is not even a problem.
In the physics
That's a
that we-
huge problem. Are you shitting
in
me?
No.
the physics that we know.
Yeah, in the physics that we know, what you would actually end up doing is creating a duplicate of yourself somewhere else. The original you never left.
Right.
There is now another you at the location.
That's the transporter issue of a Star Trek episode, I believe, where they
You have
transported
reconstituted
somebody.
atoms at a remote location.
Monk,
to be
verify
you.
this for me, please, because you watched a lot of Star Trek too. Isn't that
It's
an episode
fucked.
premise where they beamed somebody, but they never actually beamed them, so they just created a duplicate?
But that
Is
also,
that what happened?
I mean, there's also shit around other forms of travel that aren't quantum entanglement that enabled true point-to-point travel. It just
Yeah, that's what I
also
thought,
takes exponentially more power.
So the thing on that, even further, is again he said nothing but a couple hot take words.
Quantum entanglement's a lazy man's way of
It is,
saying
it
that
is.
we can make things happen in indefinite distance.
Yeah, again he used hot take words. It's like
It's a good way for communication, not a good way to move.
I was gonna say it's equivalence of me having an argument on the news and talking about, I don't know, COVID and throwing hot take words like social. Well, no, that's a bad example.
Yeah.
Our online
Those are
gaming
choosing
and just
mistakes,
start
though.
throwing
Well-
microtransactions and just throwing like big words out there of online bullying and patriarchy and matriarchy, but not having any context of really what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying online games, patriarchy, matriarchy. Damn you, Green Deal. All right, Cheeseman, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm just showing minute or 2 minute clips of hours of what I've not
Yep.
that I just
Cheeseman, we
watched.
can do longer clips.
I would.
Oh, no, I appreciate
but then we wouldn't play Apex.
It's long here. It was-
That's
I
true.
was curious for next week. Can you actually show the images for the live stream and then delete it?
Depends on what you're telling. What show is it on?
How
It's-
like how patented are these images?
It's this interview that we're talking about right now, because in the past, I'm pretty sure that I've had one update where they're talking about
Tell you what. If you
We can
do
show
this,
images.
we
We
can
can
show
show stills.
images. Yeah, we can show stills easy. So if you want to take if it's stills, just take a screenshot, send it to me.
It's a video of like 10
All right,
seconds.
how long is the
10
video?
seconds is
Find me the video.
Probably
and-
okay.
Yeah, usually it's 10 or less.
I'll send you the video, but basically the whole point is that from some of these updates I've had in the past where they're saying how these UAPs are flying around nuclear reactors and what's
Why
significant.
nuclear reactors, by the way?
Well, if you want to know the clip.
So
you
wait,
know,
no, I actually better get New York. So you're saying right now, you're saying they're flying around nuclear reactors. So possibly
Yep.
the one in Minnesota, they're flying around.
Yeah, any nuclear reactor they're definitely attracted to. That's
What about
it's been-
submarines? You think
Let
they're
me
flying around those
let me
ones?
take a novel approach at this, because if they're cycling around that, nuclear reactor from the outside is just a tremendous heat source.
Right.
They might be interested in that, or they might be interested in something that's clearly generating a bunch of power.
But if they're generating
But
the heat
not
source, why
on
would
the
they not
seam-
be why would they not be considering the heat sources of large
Well-
major cities where everyone's in?
Well, or a fucking volcano, which
From
is
my
wild
experience,
compared to a power plant.
from all my clips of watching Tom's show,
Because Chernobyl.
no. From hanging around nuclear reactors is because they're very interested in what they can do. And
What can they do?
okay, well, if you
Power
want
that is under the scale of what they need to travel across the
because that
stars.
is what's technically maybe have brought down the UFO in Roswell.
No,
Is
I
that
want to
nuclear?
talk about nuclear in the sense of why I feel this is a scapegoat or red herring.
I will write a thing
Because-
about why it might be of interest.
Because the thing I have against how they would know from outsource, like just flying around, they see a heat source or they see power
No,
being
because
generated.
they've actually turned off the nuclear codes. Like they turned it off, so they couldn't
How?
use. Yeah,
Where?
good.
What's the name of this incident?
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can find-
If you can give it to me in a week, tell
Oh,
me
yeah.
where they turned off our nuclear power.
Okay.
That I want to know. Not I'm not saying it never happened. I want to read into this. I'm going to read everything about this
I'm
incident.
actually glad you asked this because this is one of the top things that has come up with Tom's things all
You
the time.
almost would say I'm a top man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what they're.
Power top.
If you were to, I know it's probably chaotic. a few of our episodes, I'm sure has come up where if you were listening, that they're talking about yes to that too.
What do you mean if you were listening? I listened very closely to all of these. I want to believe.
Yeah,
I do.
I really want to believe.
Hung around.
So we let you talk.
Yeah,
nuclear reactors.
That's why we try to keep.
Who's going to do his own research? I am. I'm going to be at least more informed of the incident at play, so I understand exactly all the documentation of what has happened at that point.
I have to step away for a second, but I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want, like, when I say I want to believe, I really do. I actually truly do believe there's other life out there. I do not say there isn't, but I'm also not going to be, just because I want to believe, that I'm going to believe frivolous bullshit. And so I will, like, critique things that doesn't make sense to me.
Like nuclear is like electrical. I don't know, but yeah, it's.
What do you mean nuclear, not electrical? No, I will not allow that. Nuclear is a power source. Obviously, it's more than that too. But if it's at a reactor, it's a power source. So,
well,
and I know the thing is, you mentioned also, I don't mean to jump over you. I do know you mentioned a case, or at least I read, or it might be one of the clips you watched, where they knocked out a power source. They knocked out a reactor.
Yeah, that was nuclear.
I do recall a nuclear reactor where it was shut down for some reason, at least in a clip, or you sang it to me. I want to know where that was so I can read about it. So I can read everything about that. Well, I want to read about it. And if I fucking read about this and it turns out to be the water experiment all over again, I'm going to be upset.
See, I'm confident it won't be, because I've never even Googled this. I'm just confident it won't be, just like everything else. But I just want to be clear with Monkey or whatever that yes, it's been the nuclear sites that the UFOs have been around, but what brought down the UFO for wreckage, I'm not sure if it was electrical or nuclear. That's what I'm not sure about.
So the Chernobyl incident, not Chernobyl, sorry, I meant Roswell incident. Fucking can't even speak. I really do like how the fact that you're a cheesehead. Thank you again, Monk. The Roswell thing, I actually am so anti that was alien or UAP or anything for him, because everything around that has been bullshit. So I hope it's nothing around that era, because of the whole hieroglyphics thing was proven to me at least to be a sham. Which I hope you read the thing I texted you, where the whole that the pictures that Tom DeLonge told us to look at were recreations of a fucking movie. They weren't actual from the footage. And the guy who claimed he saw it worked with artists to recreate it. So that whole argument, to me, if anyone needs to recreate images in their head, deems to me to be bullshit. Did you also watch Sasquatch?
No, I did not have time.
God, it's 3 hours, man. You need to watch Sasquatch, and that's the take I want to take away from anything, that type of investigation where an event took place and you're just trying to figure out why. Now, your initial reaction is Sasquatch. I want to know past that, and then once you watch the documentary, you'll understand.
So I'm just
wanting to know why is a very human condition.
No, so next week, I just to be clarified, there is, at the end of this interview, there's just.
Is there more? Is there more interview you should be watching?
Well, no, I'm saying at the end of this interview, there's a minute long where he's answering questions, and you can tell by his reactions.
Let's do it now. Fuck it. Where is that? 150, you think? Fuck it. 150. Fuck it. Let's listen.
I don't know if I can find it.
What's his opinion on why the government is just now open to the UFO subject after decades of secrecy and denial? And there's old guard with secret deeps with private contractor vaults. That's what just was asked.
Wait.
Why is it Navy?
This is not the question.
Well, he's going to ask that next. I just want to know why he said Navy only. So, this, you might know this. This has nothing to do with what was just asked. Is all the UFO thing only Navy?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, Air Force, you'd think.
You think Air Force.
Tom DeLonge's team is the one that set up the whole program for the steps for the U.S. Navy to report their incidences, by the way, to the Stars of Academy.
Okay, so you're saying that UFOs are not just all the videos that have been leaked or released aren't only Navy, right? I'm just asking. I'm not. There's no rebuttal.
I think there's a good portion that's Navy, because Navy, despite
is an open seas and
ocean-based,
have aircraft.
they cover more of the globe.
Right. But are all of the videos that have been released so far Navy, or are there Air Force in there too? And that's only our government. What about other governments? Have other governments released anything?
No, good question. I think all of them have been Navy, and
I think all the ones I've even seen have been Navy.
Yeah, I think from what I remember, yeah. And the last clip that we just watched, the next question they talk about the triangle one that was just released. You know what? That interview that you're talking about.
Which triangle one are you talking about? You talking about the triangle one where it was a guy in a fucking phone camera wobbly that had a triangle that you showed us? Or are you talking about the triangle one that was recently where it went in the water?
The one that was very recent where that monk was saying I was that one weird effect.
I don't remember.
2 weeks ago, I forget what that effect is. Monk, you know what that effect's called?
There's a one. Okay, if it was on the show, then it was that triangle one where I was really upset.
Yeah, the Boca
effect.
Right. Now, the next question from that last clip, Lou Elizondo references, and he talks about it. And the interviewer says, "Hey, I've debunked this. It's been debunked." And Lou Elizondo gives a very good answer. He's just like, hey, you're right. You're right. It's like, hey, we don't know all the other observables. We don't know other cameras. He doesn't know what. He's not saying it's not real, but he's not saying it's real.
I think if it's been debunked, debunked means it is. It is not real because it's something else. That's what debunked by definition means. Just saying. So to say you're right, I never said it was official, but it could be anything is vague, and I hate that.
Right.
If you believe something is there, you stand by your claim. To say I never said it was what it is, but it could be it's weak.
Right. How does Monk know what bokeh is?
He's the one that called it out in the beginning.
I appreciate that he's also very thorough in this too. So back to my thing, why aren't other governments having this shit? Why are we only seeing US? Now obviously we're only in the US, but why isn't Canada? Why isn't the UK? Why isn't Germany? Why isn't Spain? Now, obviously, the NDAs and all that bullshit, but nothing got leaked. Nothing.
Well, that's a big tool. If you were to have the ability to go from point A to point B, wouldn't that be a huge advantage over someone?
Yeah, but also, if I'm grunt B, I just want to pay for my college. I'm working at the Air Force or Navy for whatever reason. Just trying to get my fucking job just so I can get a college degree. I don't give a shit. I have TikTok. I get people fighting in school, getting high claims that there wouldn't be one fucking leak. One in another country. That's another big thing, is that, as we mentioned earlier, kids always have their phone out, and these soldiers they're not like the Clone Wars in Star Wars, where they're going to do their duty, follow their orders. They're kids in these positions. You're telling me none of them are going to have their fucking phones and leak anything?
Right. But
that's big. People are people. They're going to leak anything. People will more likely videotape you dying than help you. That's given. So why is none of these other countries have anything? Now Russia,
here's the
China.
Thing. Do other countries not have anything, or do we as Americans not give a fuck about what's happening in other countries?
Well, I've looked. I honestly on that one I've looked for other countries, and I have looked for other countries because I was looking for videos for this segment alone before cheese, and I couldn't find any.
I think there was an Italian dude who just left his post as a top dude saying that there's humans that met in Mars to discuss with the alien race. It's just nuts.
No, Mars I disagree with. I think Mars is a cop out. I will say I want to recant my statement of how no other countries.
This is a much more habitable planet than the other ones for humans, at least.
I know, but it's been documented like a billion times with a fucking what's it called? The Matt Damon
you need
movie.
The ice caps. You need to melt them down so you can get the fucking water.
I will say I recant because that's not true. I did see some videos of Mexico. I also saw some videos, but that was from a long time ago, and it was 3 lights in the sky. But
3 lights in a triangle?
No, it was a straight line.
Oh, that's not as exciting.
Right? But Mexico and the United States are the other one. I never seen anything from Canada, never seen from UK, never seen from Germany, never seen from Russia, never seen from China, never seen from Japan. I haven't seen any of these countries release anything. Nothing. Outside of ghost bullshit.
Why were
ghost bullshit? From their soldiers. Again, if you're a fucking 19-year-old working on a fucking boat, all of a sudden you see some crazy shit in the sky, you're going to take out your phone. one of them in all the efforts is going to take out their phone and release it. It happens even here. And none of them ever do.
But I just want to make sure for next week you're allowed to show a video. And I want to make sure that
I'll show it. It depends. Oh, how about this? You show it to me.
Oh yeah, I'll show it.
As long as it's not, I might even have to source it. There'll be the one time where I'll actually like put it in the VOD comment thing, saying this is sourced by this, and I think
the only reason I'm showing it because the only reason I'm showing it is because you can watch Louis Elizondo's reaction to the question, and it's
but the reaction to itself, they could be just like they asked a weird.
We
question,
could do a reaction video.
I could do a reaction. Yeah,
we're gonna react to a reaction.
I'm really skeptical of that. I want data. I want proof. I want stuff that is not irrefutable, but at least draws a question that cannot be disproved right away. The debunk statement, I hate the fact that he's like, it was debunked, but I never said it was or wasn't. That's a cop-out to me. That means nothing, because you said it was something else. I said it wasn't, and I proved to you it wasn't. Be like, but I never said it was. That's what that is. Monk.
All right, well,
Now, Cheeseman, I want to make sure you're aware. We're critiquing this because we have to. I want to believe. I welcome
the critiquing this.
I want to be like, you're right. But these answers that were given are so just generic.
The videos aren't there yet.
They're not. And I want something that's like, wow, this is fucked.
I'm the same way, man. I've not received any concrete thing.
So for one of the instance of how I want like ghost videos, I don't believe pretty much any of them. However, there's one that
you give me some UAP videos that are very good looking. I'm on board.
Yeah, the ghost video that I'm going to mention is like I watched one ghost video where the woman's just like sitting playing on her phone, and then shit starts moving. Then she gets like hit by a chair, but it's such like shittiness, and you don't know the person is. I was like, damn, that could be true. There's nothing that I can discern that could have that momentum to knock that fucker out. And her reaction to it wasn't like, ah! It was legitimately like she wanted to leave the room. And I thought her reaction to it was pretty sincere.
Unless they had some reason to record a person just like hanging out in a room, I'm always going to be a little bit dubious.
It was a security camera and it looked like one. And it had the quality of one.
I can.
But her reaction to leaving the scene after the first incident led me to believe in her reaction of like left her purse, grabbed and tried to run, but then like shit like got in front of her, so she tried to run the other way, and then she passed out from fear. I was like, wow. And it wasn't a light pass out where I'm like protect my head. It was a head off the ground protection, like not protected at all. I was like,
yeah, they're just out.
I was like, that either was really well done or they just didn't give a shit about that actress. Either or. That leaves me questions where I won't still go in buildings. I want that. I want to believe. I truly do. But I also hate cold reading, and I hate cold reading tactics. And I'm getting vibes up the ass. Tom Longdong especially, how I don't even think he takes himself seriously. I'm just going to be frank. I don't think he takes himself seriously when he does these interviews. He's like in a car.
No, but though, yeah. Well, like, some of these last interviews, it's been from the last year, and he's been so vague, but yet he wants to say
it's stuff. Not the vagueness. It's the fact that if I'm going to be interviewed on TV, I'm going to go to my studio and take it seriously. He's like, I'm just going to take it from the car. and that leaves me that he doesn't take it seriously. He just wants the attention, as Monk said. I think.
Hey, he has new music in 2 days. I'm pumped.
And that's another. And when's the movie coming out?
Hey, dude, we're watching that for sure. Monsters of California, whenever it comes out.
I will totally watch it.
No, I'm so
I'll go to the theaters and watch it. I will legitly watch it.
It's not going to go to the theaters.
If it's not, we'll have a viewing party. Fuck it. I don't care.
God, I know. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for that.
Is it really June? Is it really coming out in June? What's it called? Monsters of what?
California.
Of California.
Angels Nares has a new single in 2 days.
Yeah, I don't. 2021. It just says 2021. Fuck. Yeah, I will legitly watch this one. So I will have a viewing party. If it's even in September, joystick.
We can get weird when I'm over there, dude.
I know. We're gonna get weird. If it's in July, we're gonna get weird with it.
I don't.
There's a lot of options.
Knowing Tom, if it's out in 2021, I'll be happy.
Cheeseman, I know you wanted to know when I was going to be in the West Coast. It is going to be like probably
I'm
the
making my call
second week
December.
of July if you want in.
December, there's something
I'll be
big.
driving, but you can fly. With that being said, that is the show.
We did
Cheeseman,
it.
any last comments? I'm going to probably play Apex off stream, by the way, if you're okay with that.
My last comment
Yeah,
is that next week we're going to have just a small clip, and to reference it, it's going to be about UAPs and the electrical field taking them down, or nuclear, whatever it is.
I can't wait.
I'm in a weird spot with
I
my
know.
job.
That's why I can't fucking wait. With that being said, Joystick, I'll see you in Discord. Cheeseman, thank you for joining in. We're going to see Joystick
Right.
Cheeseman and every other time we do this. We have a nice little icon for him for being on the air. It was a good show. Tune in next week for sure for another show, and then we might do our show. And tomorrow we'll probably do just generic game shit because I'm still building the other stuff. With that being said, get fucked.